I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. That's why I want the globalists to know. I will eat your ass first.
Were you unfairly charged with a crime? Has somebody said something slanderous? Are you bored and just want to file a lawsuit? Well, listen to some of these testimonials from some of our very real clients to see what TALORX Law has done for them.
Hi, I'm Cleveland. I was arrested for harassing liberal Democrats at a polling booth over in Georgia. TALORX Law got me the settlement I deserved. 6-pack of Bud Light and a tin of Skull Wintergreen. Thank you, TALORX Law.
Hi, I am Comrade Stolanen. When my landlord kicked me out without giving me heads up, I got settlement I deserve from TALORX Law. If it was up to me, I would not need a lawyer. I would have just taken him and wanted like. Thank you, TALORX Law, for getting me settlement that was legal.
You just heard some testimonials from some of our amazing, very real clientele. And if your case is profitable, make sure to call the number below, 666-666-6420, to get the settlement that you deserve and to get me the paycheck that I've earned. TALORX Law, where the law is almost as important as profit.
You gotta ask Jesus Christ. We're
I don't
all
have
sinners.
to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not gonna force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
You motherfucking. Fucking accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker.
Say your prayers.
Fire and brimstone.
Sorry, 6 seconds. Hi, I'm TALORX of TALORX Live. The program that you are about to watch is for mature audiences only. Coarse language, drug use,
All right, let's fucking
and political topics that aren't for the faint of heart. If you're
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome, everybody. Great to see a UFO test driver. Great to see a Xeron. Great to see any beautiful, beautiful lurkers that we may have. Any homies over on YouTube, any homies over on Kick. Shout out to each and every single one of y'all. Alrighty, great to see you. I'm blowing my nose, so I'm going to mute it for 5 seconds. All right, welcome everybody. Great to see you. Your boy got his shipment of legally procured dabs. So, hey, I'm here for it. I'm ready to go. I got lots of dabs today. I'm going to get fucking super fucking stoned. The phone is on. You're welcome to call. I got to log in here quick. I guess the phone isn't actually on, which makes me think that the phone number is probably going to change now. But my phone line is open. If anybody wants to call in, if you have issues with what I'm saying, my phone number didn't change. If you want to talk about Jesus, I'm probably not going to talk a whole bunch about Jesus today. Probably going to be a more politically stream today. But hey, I'm always down to talk about fucking Jesus, okay? It depends. I'm not mature. Do I have to leave? Yes. Yeah. Sorry, dude. Mature audiences only. Depends on if you're ancient. You must be ancient. Did you get them through the club? Yes, I did. I got them through the club. Did you get your shit? I would assume so, because I ordered after you. But also, Quebec is fucking... Quebec, I don't know. Maybe there's weird shit. Yeah, I did. Fuck yeah. How has it been? Get out your bongs, get out your rigs, get out your joints, your pipes, your blunts. Smoke along if it's illegal. Fucking... They had a Remembrance Day sale on, just like I said they would, which is fucking hilarious. So I ordered Remembrance Day sale. Hell yeah, brother. It was a great deal. Edibles work. I'll probably stick to half a gummy per sesh. Hell yeah, brother. Good shit. You'll love to hear it. All right, everybody, get out your bongs, get out your rigs, your joints, your pipes, your blunts. My fire alarm's about to go off. Let's fucking go.
We
Cheers. Hell yeah, baby! That's so That's so fucking great. That's great to hear, Zeron. Oh, this is the thing that motherfuckers don't understand, you know? Like, fucking, if you watch the TALORX live show, you'll become more based, okay? You'll save fucking 20 to 50%, maybe more, on your marijuana. And 3, you're gonna improve your credit score significantly, bro. Significantly, bro. Fucking, I know I piss around, I know I make a lot of jokes, and I know I talk about Jesus a lot, okay? You may fucking think, wow, TALORX is very dumb, and I say I'm dumb all the time. You can learn things. You can learn things, okay? And you can change your fucking life, bro. We can all make better differences together, okay? Y'all have helped me with my health and those types of things. I'm down 15 pounds from my max. Y'all have helped me with that. Y'all have helped me with the doctor. I'm here to help you with your credit score, your cult knowledge, and getting discounts on weed if you're Canadian. Hey, Scientology Geek. Yo. Scientology Geek. I took a video the other day. I was thinking about you the other day. Big shout out Scientology. First, let me do fucking this first. Scientology. Oh, no. It's Holly is what I do. Go fucking check out the fucking Scientology Geek. Also, Scientology Geek, fucking, yo, we need to chat. Okay, we need to chat. We need to fucking set up a fucking time to chat. Okay? Fuck it. It could even be today. I don't care. Yo, the other day, yo, fucking, oh, I got this video, and, it was so bad. So fucking, there was this, the video didn't work, but I was gonna send it to you. The video didn't work, cause you couldn't see it well, but there's this nail spa, and the A was fucking like flickering, and it was like going in and out, and it fucking just said nail SP, nail SP, and it was like flickering, nail SP, nail SP, and I'm like, hell yeah, fuck, I only fuck with SPs, okay? Around these parts, we only nail SPs, okay? I'm proud to be a nail SP. Hell yeah, baby. Let's fucking go. True, it's all you. It's not. You gotta put in the work. You gotta fucking do the things, and you gotta be diligent. Okay? Fucking, it's all you on the actual work. And fucking asking the questions. But for those who are just chilling, hanging out, listen, I'm here to help. Okay? I will bet my entire if it comes to fucking improving credit scores and shit like that in particular, bro, like, I know the credit scores are a scam. I know that fucking the financial fucking industry and the capitalist markets and all those types of things are bad, and they're set up to fucking fuck with you, and the more money you have, or the more access at least to liquid cash, the more likely you are to have better credit scores, those types of things. Asterisks, huge asterisks needed. Some of the wealthiest people I know have the worst credit scores, because they're fucking freaks. Not because, well, they fucking just can't afford to pay their bills and then miss their bills. It's because they're fucking freaks, and I can talk more about that if interested. But honestly, your credit score, it shouldn't. Okay, it shouldn't, but it makes a huge fucking difference. The difference between having a good credit score and a bad credit score is the difference between your life being fucking exceptionally difficult and less difficult than it would have been if you had a bad credit score. No joke, bro. No joke. If you have questions, I'm here to help. Please ask me. Fucking, yo, if it's off topic or something like that, and that's like something I don't plan on going into, bro, message me, DM me, And if fucking anybody can vouch for like that when I say DM me, like I'm here to help in any way. Fucking Zeron fucking is a great example. Zeron's a day one. Fucking Zeron and I consider Zeron like a legit homie, okay? Fucking, but yo, fucking, you can message, DM, chat. I'm here to help. I'm busy a lot of the time because my life's just crazy hectic and it sucks sometimes, but I'm gonna try my best to get back to you. Fucking, we chit and chat. But dog, please let me know. Let me know. I can help. I can help. Dog, I'm not an expert in anything except for this. Like, I'm literally an expert. Bro, I will show y'all my fucking credit score, okay? I can know all the things. I walk the walk and I can talk the talk. Fucking, I will bet my entire fucking net worth, which is just my Pokemon cards, that I have a higher credit score than you. And that's not a brag. I'm promising you that these things work. What I tell you works. You need to get that shit up. Okay? Once again, credit scores are stupid and they shouldn't exist, but they do, and they have serious impacts, and they make your life more or less expensive. Your life becomes harder and more expensive the lower your credit score is. And I hate that. But please message me. If you have any questions, please, especially if you're Canadian. But like when it comes to the credit bureaus and stuff, it's pretty much the same in the US as in Canada. Welcome, Energy Flow. Great to see you. If you're Canadian, I can say this is financial advice. I know a rich person in Los Angeles who has 30K in savings, but a sub 600 credit score. Honestly, if you're living in Los Angeles, 30K in savings, like, that's not much. But like, don't get me wrong, that's a lot of money. I don't have 30K in savings. I don't have 3K in savings. My entire net worth is my Pokemon collection. Like, I'm not joking. My Pokemon collection, though, I'm not gonna lie. If I was able to get the price for everything that's in my fucking price charting, it's more than I make in a year. Not saying that I'd get that. Let's say even at 80%, it's still more than I'd make in a year. But I don't want to sell it because I'm only selling the things that don't make my heart happy. Because the more I've thought about it, and welcome, Energy Flow. I don't know if I said it or if I thought it or whatever, but welcome, Energy Flow. Great to see you. The thing I realized is that fucking, like, unless I'm like super desperate, fucking, like, bro, like, these things like make me happy. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Fucking sell all these cards and all the stuff that like makes me happy so that like I pay a little less in interest on a line of credit? That's not really the fucking healthiest fucking thing, but asterisks, not financial advice, but life advice. You know, there is value to joy. Assess the joy and assess why it's bringing you joy and assess if that's valid or what. Balance is important, but also don't downplay your joy. Don't downplay the things that make you happy. Oh, whoa, this thing that I have that makes me super happy and I got because it made me happy is worth quite a bit of money right now. Time to get rid of the thing that makes me happy because I need money? Fuck. Come on. It's not right. And these are the things I'm trying to learn and grow about myself. Hell, message me and I'll bother TALORX for you. Absolutely true. I have zero. Yo, you're Canadian Energy Flow, which means that you probably bank at one of the major 5 banks, which means that you probably are at RBC, TD, CIBC, Scotia, BMO. All of those apps have your credit score on it, and you can check it. You can check it very easily. For instance, I'm with Scotiabank. Scotiabank. I'm gonna try to do this as safely as possible. So on the Scotiabank app, there's like the updates. If you go to TransUnion credit score, it will show your score. So, okay, one second. I just want to make sure that there's no personal information on here if I show this. Okay. I'm just not going to click into this one section. Okay. You guys, this is super important. If you're in Canada, you can do this easy and free. Checking on your phone or doing checks like this do not hurt your credit score. They are called soft hits. A soft hit is not bad at all. It's essentially like you're trying to check so that you can maintain your credit properly. It's not what we would call a credit seeking behavior. Credit seeking behaviors, that is when it negatively affects your score. What's a credit seeking behavior in terms of checking your credit score? If fucking you're going and applying for a bunch of credit cards, a bunch of lines of credit, and companies are checking your credit score in order to borrow. If you have the app on your Tangerine app, you'll probably have it. But on your online banking, fucking, it should show like TransUnion, probably, maybe Equifax. I don't know if any banks in Canada use Equifax, but it's really important. Okay, there's no personal information here, so I can show this. It's fine. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so I'm going to show this here. So I'm just not going to click into it. So this here's just a quick overview. So it shows your score, and yours is going to be pretty similar. I'm going to turn this off so it doesn't reflect as much. And then it shows your score. And then if you click, I'm not going to click it because that'll dox the shit out of me. If you click understand your score, in there, it says it can't be displayed. Is there like a phone number, or does it say why? Like, do you need to accept something? In the understand your score section, it outlines everything that you have. Your limits, your balances, inquiries, collections, those types of things. I wish I could click that. But then it'll also show, and I want to show this too, because my credit is immaculate and I am goddamn perfect. Sorry, like I'm perfect with it. And so my score bounces around, even me as somebody who's perfect with my credit score. Okay? Like borderline goddamn perfect. See, it goes up and down by a matter of what? 30 points? You know? Fucking, and that is based on fucking very little things, okay? The credit score itself is very convoluted, but there are basic things that you need to understand to get that shit fucking right. Well, it shows, and also in here too, it shows where you are, and this is really important, okay? So this here is, it shows the scales from a banker's perspective. For those of you who don't know, I was a senior financial advisor for 6 years, okay? I was a banker for 6 years. I did financial advisory work, okay? That's what I did. I did lending, I did investing, I did all of it, okay? If your credit score was under fucking like 700, it was going to be difficult. Under 650, no way. But once you start getting into the 750 range, the 7 plus to 750 range, you're starting to benefit from it. Then we'll get on to the main thing that we're actually talking about here, okay? But the main thing is that your your credit score affects one thing primarily, okay? And that is your interest rate that you pay on your lending. Why? Because in a banker's eyes, your credit score is your risk rating. There's other things that you need to factor in, like how much is it, what your income is, do you have any collateral, do you have other capital, other assets, those types of things that come into the thing. Once again, we're not getting into the that if it's good or bad or whatever, okay? We're not. But when it comes to that, like, your interest rate is a direct relation to how risky you are. The likelihood of you paying that back If you're going to pay it back, no problem. They're not worried. You're going to pay less in interest. If they're worried about it, you're going to pay more in interest. And it's generally based on here. And these bands here are generally like bottom. You're not getting lending. Sorry. You're not getting a loan probably. Maybe if you're like 650 plus, maybe. But that's when you're going to like fucking speedy cash type places. And I could go on for years about how awful all banking and all lending and stuff is, but that in particular. But these bands are pretty good range of like where you're kind of sitting in terms of like interest rates on lending compared to others with all else equals. All else equals meaning, say you had the same job, the same length of fucking employment, the same income, assets, collateral, all the other things. That credit score alone makes a huge difference in how much interest you're paying. Like I said, and then we'll get off the credit score thing. But fucking your life becomes significantly more difficult and more expensive the lower your credit score is, and it sucks and it's bad and it's wrong. But doing certain little things, the types of loans you pay off, what you pay off, closing things, keeping things open, it has effects. It really, really, really does. Please, if you don't know what your credit score is, check through your app. Energy Flow, like if it's saying that you haven't had an established credit history yet. Okay. So like those types of things, I would reach out to any like lending institutions and stuff you may have, or reach out to Equifax or TransUnion directly. But yo, if you ever have any questions relating towards credit or those types of things, please let me know. Please let me know. Oh my God. I hated when I worked in the banks. I hated fucking doing loans and lending and those types of things because it really hurt my heart. It made me really sad, to be honest. It made me really, really sad and was one of the main things that really destroyed my soul. But the thing that I did like was the education piece and like the being able to help people. Like when I could see somebody, when I could help somebody, just say, hey, yo, dog, have you ever considered getting a line of credit and moving your balance over from your credit card to that line of credit and paying it off on a line of credit or as like a loan instead of on there, bro? Like, hey, like you could do this. And they're like, oh, I never thought about that. Little shit like that where it's like, dog, yeah, this is gonna save you like $50 a month in interest, bro. Like easy. And oh shit. Or fuck, my shit's fucked up, my credit score is super bad. Oh, let me take a look. Bro, you got a collection here on a parking ticket from 2022? Bro, you call that company right now and you pay them their $50 and say, oh my God, I am so sorry. I didn't know that this happened. Oh my goodness. Here, pay the ticket. Can you please make sure that you contact the collection agency and make sure that you let them know that that's resolved? Yes, wonderful. Thank you. Great. Thank you. Bye. Bro, paying off a fucking collection, paying off something like that on like a fucking part. Dude, do you know what I saw destroy people's lives the most? It wasn't divorces. It was unpaid parking tickets and unpaid phone bills, bro. Motherfuckers would say, oh, yo, you gave me a big phone bill with roaming charges. I'm just gonna fuck off and not pay you. What are you gonna do? Well, they're gonna ruin your life, you fucking idiot. And like, I don't mean idiot in that you're actually dumb. Like, we're not taught these things, okay? We're not taught these things. But from a bank perspective, a collection is just as bad as a bankruptcy, bro. You might as well just fucking declare, homie. Pay that shit off. Please. Oh, God, please. Hey, welcome, Collis Tansen. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well on this blessed Monday. Do you have an opinion on using a local bank for a loan versus a national chain? Yeah, I do. I got lots of opinions on that. I think that the credit union model, I guess, is better in terms of like better for society. That being said, at the end of the day, loyalty doesn't pay. We live in a capitalist hellscape, and the bank knows that, the credit union knows that, and everybody knows that. And I think that you should go where the rates are best. Like, I'm not saying that you should like rate shop in that you should go to a bunch of different places and have them pull your credit to give you a rate. I'm not saying that you should do that, but you should fucking like call around, check around, see kind of what the rough ranges are on rates. It really depends. You know, like things are based on prime a bit, and that's just going to be, well, I guess at least in Canada here, you know, and it's going to be a derivative of that in some sense. But like a loan versus like a line of credit, it really depends. I would check with the banks. Also, I'm Canadian, cause Tansin, so like a national chain versus a local bank doesn't exist here. I'm in Canada. America's banking system, what I'm saying about credit and those types of things and loans, this still applies, okay? But in Canada here, pretty much everything's like like we have the big 5 banks, and then we have like some like small subsidiaries of those banks, like Tangerine and those types of things, and those have popped up over the last fucking 10, 12 years. But it's pretty much like we got our major 5 banks and credit unions. Whereas like in the States, like you have $100 million and you could open TALORX Bank. Here in Canada, no fucking way. Our banking is significantly more regulated in many ways, way better regulated, and that's why actually Canadian banks are dominating in the United States. You go to the US now and you're going to see CIBC, you're going to see RBC, you're going to see TD. You're not going to see much Scotiabank. I worked with Scotiabank. Here's my hand sanitizer bottle that I fucking refill because it's a nice squirt. Not because I'm proud of the Scotiabank. It's a really nice squirter, so I refill it, and it's really nice. Scotiabank, they focused a lot more on South America. If you go to the fucking Bahamas or anywhere in South America, you're going to probably see Scotiabank. RBC actually has expanded out in the Virgin Islands a bit, so too. Whatever, that's not important. But you're starting to see a lot of Canadian banks, RBC, CIBC, TD, BMO even, in the States, because our banks and the way we did it is just so much better. At least in terms of like having stronger institutions that are more regulated and less likely to be, you know, America'd. But still, you should fucking see kind of what the rates are and those types of things. Loyalty doesn't pay. Loyalty doesn't matter. Fucking, I don't know about like coercive tide selling or those types of things in terms of like how that works in the United States. Places are gonna try to fucking get you to transfer your accounts over, or those types of things. They can say if you transfer your accounts and those types of things, they might be able to give a better rate. They can't approve or deny based on if you have your accounts there. That's coercive tide selling. You can't do that. But you can get better or worse rates based on that. My best advice on that would be to try to avoid it as best as possible. Try to figure out the terms. And if it's a rate that is like significant enough to like make sense, get the lowest account and fucking cancel it as soon as possible. Because once you sign those fucking the terms of a fucking loan are significantly tighter than the terms of a checking account, and like the fucking buddy, like they're not gonna put in the, unless in the terms of the contract is that you have to keep that account. That's a different topic. And what does it mean to keep an account? I'm getting way too far in the weeds on stuff that we're not actually talking about. But dog, bro, like, dude, I'm passionate about helping people fuck over the banks in a legal way, bro. I'm so passionate about it. And that's what I used to fucking try to do, bro. But I was too goddamn good. Cheers. Bro. I'm not bumping my own tires here. It's the, like, if anything, it's like kind of the opposite. It's why I fucking had to leave. It's why I got out. I caused, and I'm sure there's others that did it as well. Like, I'm sure I'm not the only person in all of Canada who figured it out. But I remember fucking causing a big issue in my region with a hack that I found out on how to like save people like tens and tens of thousands of dollars on prepayment penalties. I saved fucking Buddy's mom $8,000. The straw that really broke the camel's back was $50,000 on a penalty. It was a $2 million home because I did some lending jujitsu and I knew the math, and I did it legally. I did it ethically in that I have a fiduciary duty, which means to do what is in the best interest of the client. And what is in the best interest of the client isn't often what is in the best interest of the bank. So I would never say I'm going to give you a lower rate if you change your accounts. Fucking maybe changing your accounts isn't in your best interest, but giving you a lower rate always is, you know? Shit like that. But there are fucking tips and strategies and things you can do to significantly reduce or eliminate bank fees, significantly reduce interest, significantly reduce penalties, those types of things, if done right, properly, and like properly strategized. Please, 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 please. If you have any questions, if you have any things to do with fucking Ayo, like, I'm not making money off of this, okay? I'm not selling you anything. I want to make that fucking so goddamn clear, bro. I don't care which bank you go to. I don't care if you get a loan from fucking CIBC, TD, or your dad. Yo, bro, fucking please, if you have questions, if you're having, you know, some like financial stressy kind of things or like some like loany kind of things or those types of things, hit me up, okay? I will try my best to help in any and every way that I can, okay? That being said, also, sometimes the answers are just, fuck, this sucks and is unsustainable. And there's certain things that, you know, just sucks, okay? So don't think that, like, I can do magic. But what I can do is help and care. Please, please, please. Oh, God. Ugh. I had to leave the bank. I cared so much. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about more details. I will go on for hours. I've already been 36 minutes and I haven't even introduced this shit. Welcome, Detoe. Great to see ya. The best credit strategy is to borrow all the monies and then leave the country. Okay. So, I am not in any way fucking saying that you should do this because it is fucking obviously a crime. It's fraud. And I wouldn't say that it's the best strategy, okay? It's a very illegal strategy. But if you are going to do something like best is to borrow all the monies, but like the thing is you got to understand like that it's got to be unsecured. Unsecured. Okay, it needs to be unsecured, meaning that it's not tied to any assets. You know, they could then, you know, eventually tie it to your assets eventually in fraud. But here's how you do it legal. It involves dying, okay? It involves dying. Okay? Let's say, if you are given a like fucking, you know, if you know things are fucking not looking good and you know you got a terminal whatever and you just happened to have very significant amounts of unsecured credit, and if you happen to blow the fuck out of those limits and then fucking die, you know, your next of kin fucking, you know, they're not gonna fucking come after them. It's unsecured. You know, they kind of have to choke on it. Don't get me wrong, it depends on, like, you know, the laws and the, you know, like, if maybe they could come for some, like, fraudy things or whatever. Obviously, nobody is in any way recommending that you do this because, once again, it involves potential fraud and 100% death. So, not a good strat, okay? But, like, you watched the movie Last Holiday with Queen Latifah? Like, if she fucking actually died and had significant unsecured lines of credit, what she could have done was fucking willed all of her funds that she had to her family and her loved ones. Not used the large amounts of money she had as collateral, but as capital. And here's what I mean by capital. So collateral means that I have, let's say I have $1 million, okay? I have $1 million and I say, I want a $500,000 loan, and you can use my investments that I have here as collateral, $500,000 completely collateralized. If I default on this, you can take that $500,000. Okay, yeah. In the last holiday situation here, what happens when you die with that fucking amount owing? They take it from that $500,000. That's if you use it as collateral. But if you use it as capital, which is one of the 5 C's of credit, which means that I say, okay, listen, Mr. Banker, I need a $100,000 loan. Unsecured $100,000 line of credit. But look, I got all these assets. I have $1 million in this account. I am showing that I have capital, and that I have an asset base behind me, and that I've shown that I can do that. And it also plays to the other C, which is character. And if you have a fucking loan officer on your side, they're going to say, look at this. This person has $1 million in liquid assets. Though they're, we're not using them as collateral. It shows that they have the character of somebody who is able to build up wealth. So this is the type of person that we want to take on for a loan, as we feel that it reduces the risk, meaning it increases the likelihood of getting approved, while still not using the $1 million as collateral, but rather for using that $1 million to boost your capital and character. You're not getting 500,000, but you might get 100,000. But they ain't coming for any of it because it's unsecured 100,000 versus a secured 500,000. And in the last holiday strategy, the unsecured is worth more than the overall dollar amount, because the goal is the die and choke method. So, but make sure you have all your shit in a row. But that is the die and choke method. All right, everybody. Get out your bongs, get out your rigs. We're going to take a dab here. So that's my long way of saying, you know what? The Toei is not wrong. And I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. I know I said it wrong like so many times, and I feel really bad. That's...
Come on over
here. I've been
Come
working
on
on getting mine under 50%, but literally 30% is likely not doable yet.
You're a fake and a fraud.
30%. So credit utilization is huge, and it's been working wonders for Xeron, as they're talking about. It's something that I harp on a lot. It seems like people haven't fucking left, okay? So I'm pulling up Paint here, okay? Okay, I'm pulling up Paint. Motherfuckers ain't leaving. It means that people are at least mildly interested. And that's cool with me, because I like talking about this stuff because it's important. I understand fucking that, like, capitalism bad, okay? So, let's make a little box here. Let's make a couple boxes. Okay, we're gonna make 2 boxes. And we're gonna get... Let's thicken that bad boy up. That's too thick. Jesus Christ. I'm not a big paint user, but can I do the size? Where's size? Okay. Actually, no, we're gonna use marker and we're gonna color things in. All right, so let's say that this card is $1,000 and this one is $1,500. I know they're not properly proportional, but let's say that you have a credit card with $1,000 limit and a credit card with a $1,500 limit. Okay, the numbers here aren't going to be super significantly different, but whatever, it should get the point. If you spend $500 you are half full. Okay? Of this card. That there. Okay. Sorry, let me explain this here first. In this example, I am the bank. I am the credit card man. I am Mr. Credit Card. And you're saying to me, TALORX, I want a card from you. I want credit from you. And I say, okay, I am going to give you a credit card. And these are the two scenarios here. Okay. First scenario, I give you a $1,000 credit card. Okay. If you spend average a maximum or keep a balance of a maximum of $500, I, as the banker man, I'm kind of like, you know what? Yeah, whatever. I said I'd give him 1,000. He's only using fucking 500. Like, you know, like, I'm not really like too worried. Like, whatever. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if my dude was out here and he was spending, you know, 30% or less, 300, my dude's got a balance of 300 on that fucking bad boy. Like, fucking goddamn, dude. Like, who cares? That's nothing. Or fucking, no, it's not 1/3. Fucking sorry, that's the wrong thing. That's 30%, 50%, and 30%. 30%. Oh, you can't see it because my head's covering it, but it's 30%. Okay, down here. That's happy and awesome, and I'm super stoked as a buddy who let you use your card. I want you to use it. Like, if you don't use it, then why do you even have it? Like, what are you doing with it? I'm gonna give it to somebody who wants it. Fuck off. So I want you using it. And here, woo, you only spent $300, baby. Come on, and you're paying it off every month and shit. Never gets over 300. Hell yeah, brother. That's great. That's great. But then we have another dude here, and I probably should have done fucking, it's not too late. I'm gonna do this in yellow because he's not too worried about it. And then I'm gonna do this here in red. We're at $750. No, sorry, it's orange. Oops. I gotta make the color scheme properly. Now we're getting to, you know, $750. All right, I'm getting a little nervous. We're at 75% here. 75%. I'm a little worried. Okay? I'm starting to say, hey, friendo. I know I said I'd give you 1,000. Like, I'm not like pissed off. Like, I'm not going to say, hey, yo, you need to stop now. But I'm saying, hey, yo, like, you know, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm getting fucking nervy McDervy, bro. $750? You know, like, ah, goddamn, bro. I'm getting a little nervy. You know, 75%, whatever. I'm not mad, but, you know, at the end of the day, you're getting a little risky. I'm feeling risky. Down here, I'm feeling happy. Here, I'm like, you know, whatever. That's pretty good. Yeah, good job, dude. Here, I'm like, this is getting risky. And then once you start getting here or above, let's say we're at 1,000. I'm going to cut this here because it's really important that I leave this here. 1,000. This is where you're starting to hurt yourself on your credit score. If you are using like your full limit, like I know that is your limit. I know it is, and I know it's dumb, and I know it's stupid, and it's fucking ridiculous, and it's dumb. Okay? But fucking, if you're at your limit or certainly above, if you're over your limit, that's big problems for your credit score. Okay? We're strictly speaking about credit score. We're not talking about ethically, morally, or communistically. Okay? That is when it starts hurting you. If you can keep it under 75%, great. You should. If you can keep it under 50%, that's great. 30% to like fully paid off, beautiful, amazing, lovely. Okay? Fucking no fucking problem. That is amazing. That is wonderful. And you should fucking do that. But TALORX, I need to spend $800, $900, sometimes $1,000 on that card. What do I do? Well, if we look here back to this other example, the yellow here is $750, but the orange here is $750, which is only actually 50%. $500? We're cooking down here. You know, 500 and below, we're good and we're happy. Fucking 750? Dog, that's only 50% of 1,500. Now you're getting up to like the 1250s. That's when things are becoming problems here. 1,000. You know, now you're getting orange in the 1,000 range, bro. Like, see like how much more buffer room you have here? You have a big chunk of buffer room. But you also have a potential fucking danger zone. You have a potential danger zone. What is the danger zone? It's called your own fucking spending. But TALORX, everything's expensive. Capitalism, I get it. Yes. But that being said, also being able to spend more often makes it so people do exactly that. They spend more. If you can make sure that this area stays blue as a nice clearing area and is solely a nice buffer to keep you safe, that is awesome and wonderful. You know? But if you allow that higher limit to become a mental thing where, oh, I can spend 1,500, whereas before you're like, my budget's 1,000, now my budget's 1,500. No, 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 no. Danger, 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 danger. This 500 doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not real. It's still 1,000. Its only purpose is as a credit score buffer protector. For some people, this is a fucking TSN turning point game changer. But for some people, that's death. Okay? And then they overspend and shit gets fucking crazy. And then now we're fucking zooming out and then doing this same thing. And then now this is 2,000. And then it's 5,000. And then 10,000. And then it's bankruptcy. So this can be fucking dangerous. The key is you. And what you feel you can trust yourself with. You know? So if you're finding that you're having issues with, you know, keeping that limit to fucking balance ratio, if you're able to increase your limits, meaning able to via like your total debt service ratios, like being approved to do so, slash, most importantly, can you trust yourself to do it? That is the most important thing. If so, then you should increase your limits. If you've already, you know, reduced your spending as much as you can. But sometimes having that breathing room, having breathing room is great until that breathing room allows too much oxygen to respark a fire of, oh fuck, look at all this shit that I can fucking do, you know? And we're all victims of it. My ass fucking, I sold a bunch of, well, not a bunch. I sold two of my Pokemon boxes that I had, old sealed boxes of Pokemon cards. You know, what do? I put it in like a separate account, but then I also went out and bought some more Pokemon stuff. Oh, well, fucking, I only spent like, you know, a third of what I sold. Like, I still made 2/3, and it's just like, and then I'm doing fucking TALORX logic, which is like, oh, well, then what if I made it like I only sold it for this amount, and then it's pretty much I got these for free, and it's like, nah, dude, That's called fucking cognitive dissonance. But fucking up and, you know, like doing shit and stuff and, you know, being illogical and irrational is called also being a fucking human. And this dab is called Girl Scout cookies. There's 2 grams in here. We're gonna get this fucking bad bitch so hot that fucking it'll give me time to open these things. But I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions on that, let me know. Well, fucking, it depends. Like, you might, like, your credit limit, so when it comes to your credit cards, great question, which allows me to go into a little bit more here. Get a loan from your dad, he'll probably have the best interest rates. That's true. Unless your dad's a fucking, you know, like, every Christmas gift I ever got, like, my dad's an amazing dude, and I'm not talking down on him, and it taught me so much, bro. I've been getting sorry, let me fucking do this. My dad is in the financial industry. My dad's a fucking genius. At least in that shit. He is very brilliant, and this isn't a bad thing, and this isn't like talking down on him or anything like that. But ever since I was like able to, like young enough, I've been fucking paying the basic personal amount. Like, I had a fucking like social insurance number like since I was like 2, bro. Like fucking every Christmas gift I ever got from my parents had taxes taken off of it. Everything. Every dollar my parents ever gave me, fucking it's changed a lot now and shit, because like now like you know, whatever, like I'm an adult, but like was never from like my dad. It was from like the entity that is my dad, you know? And like it would always be like filed on my taxes. Like every like Christmas gift or birthday gift, like dollars, like any money, fucking taxable income. Taxable income. Where I'm currently at. Okay, but yeah, when it comes to credit score and getting a higher limit. So when it comes to credit cards, your credit score has very little impact on getting a credit card other than you're getting it or you're not. Credit cards have set interest rates. So like it's 12% on the, oh my cat's here, on the low interest card, or 21 on the regular card, or whatever. They're at set rates. Your credit score has very, very little impact on that other than your approval or fucking lendability. You know? So like you could make a lot of money and have like, you know, an amazing amount of like assets, but if your credit score is like awful, they're not going to lend to you, because, well, like it doesn't matter if you have a lot of money and a lot of income. It doesn't mean we're going to get it, we being the lender. Kitty. So fucking when it comes to increasing your limit on like a credit card, generally it's going to be your total debt service ratio that's going to be more of an impact on how much of a limit you can have than your credit score. So your total debt service ratio is essentially your monthly income versus your monthly payments. 42% is generally the amount, if I recall correctly. 41, 42. Your credit score, though, actually does allow your TDSR limits to be tighter. So, for instance, let's say that you can't have more than 42% of your monthly income going to debt payments. Okay, you don't need to understand the nuances of that at the moment. Okay, if I have good credit, it'll be I can't have more than 42% going to it. But if you have bad credit, they might say no more than 36. So I get more wiggle room in that, so that like my income can be a little lower. So then you could say, actually, yes, TALORX, your credit score can have an impact on your limit. To which I would say, yes, you are correct, and that is something that I need to consider in my analysis. So that being said, if you're in like, you know, like the, you know, 725, 750 higher, like it depends on your credit card where that's going. Honestly, when it comes to credit cards, a lot of those fucking credit limit increases generally just come from like them sending you a letter saying, hey, do you want to increase your credit limit? And like, if you can trust yourself, you should do that. I get those fucking letters all the time, and it's reached a point where it's just so ridiculous that it's just like, no, I don't want these things. I don't want any. I don't need to increase this. I don't want a fucking goddamn thing. I don't need this. Oh, sweet girl. Oh, sweet girl cat. But also, if you're carrying balances, a new credit card or like an increased limit on a credit card might not be the best option. There's probably better options for you. You know, lines of credit, loans, those types of things. It really depends on your goals. You know, like we could talk about installment versus fucking revolving credit, but like a credit card is only, not is only, but ideally should only be used for payments less than 30 days. Things that you know you can pay off in less than 30 days. And if you can't, a line of credit should be used to pay it off after the 30 days. But we don't need to get into fucking grace periods and cash advances and verses. That's beyond the scope of today. But fucking, I would love to do Financial Fridays and shit again. I'm significantly less like traumatized of like banking shit and talking about it. Okay. Can we do thing? We'll do the thing. We'll actually talk about what the title talks about. There's a new video from the Skep Chick. I have not seen it. It came out 4 days ago about Graham Platner. And there was also another fucking Bad Empanada video hit the fucking tower. Fucking, we're not gonna watch it on here or anything like that. But even though I think it pissed off my take when I made my first Graham video, maybe I pissed off some people. Fucking, hey yo, if you disagree with my takes as we go, please let me know. If you're fucking like a leftist and you disagree with my shit on this in particular, I care a lot about talking through this and like why. If you're a fucking chud or a liberal, I don't care. Not that I like don't care about your opinions, but like it makes sense on why you disagree with me. But I am really trying to understand how people who are, you know, fucking proclaimed leftists or like are leftists for all intents and purposes, at least in what they say, and you know, whatever, pushing back so hard against the Graham Platner stuff. So like, I just really please, if any of y'all disagree with what I'm saying, if it's just like, oh well, actually like this wording is different, then whatever, I don't care. But like, if you have like a fundamental disagreement on what I'm saying, please let me know, because I really need to know. Who's Platner, the Nazi skull guy? Hey, we all can prosper. Thank you so much for the fucking subby for 19 months. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Oh, and Bourgeois Beef, great to see ya. Yo, fucking, and Bourgeois Beef, you have a great opinion. In my opinion, Bourgeois Beef has a good opinion. And that's what I was saying. I personally don't trust any I do not trust any unrepentant U.S. military soldier, period. End of story. Especially when it comes to politics, especially squared times 12, if they're claiming to be a progressive. I don't think that it is possible, and I said this on my first stream about him when the fucking, you know, it was a big thing, and I was sus about him before we knew about the Nazi tattoo. I was sus about him before the skull tattoo. Why? Because he was an unrepentant fucking Marine. I didn't know that he fucking was in I didn't know that he was fucking working for Blackwater and shit at that like at that time, really. I didn't know about the Nazi tattoo. I didn't expect any of that or know any of that at the time. But I was like, oh, that's sus, bro. Like, fucking, it's like when, like, Kamala didn't pretend to be a leftist. But, you know, like, when motherfuckers like, oh, we want the most lethal military. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yo, little girl, you're making me nervous standing so close to the power button, little girl. Just lay down. Just lay down. God damn. Yeah, I expect it to be a Fetterman light. I expect him to be actually, like, more damaging than Fetterman. Damaging in a different way. Fetterman at least can be easily written off as like he duped us and he had a stroke and his brain broke and now he's just a brain broken fucking chud, right? He duped us a bit, but also he had a stroke and, you know, everybody in his shit left because like he just wasn't the man that they thought he was in the shit. Graham Platner's worse is because Graham Platner is exactly the person that he says he is. Like, yes, he was like not overt and all of those types of things with like the, like, it has now come to my attention and it has now been shown. In my original stream, I said that there is no way that a group of Marines went into a tattoo shop and got a Nazi fucking Totenkopf fucking tattoo on their chest and nobody knew. I thought that was crazy. People pushed back and said, no, that actually makes a lot of sense. Fucking Marines are just stupid and army people are just super stupid and they don't know anything about fucking military stuff or any of that stuff. So I was like, okay, whatever. He still had it for 20 years. In that time, he had to have known. It has since come to my attention through deeper findings of his Reddit posts and those types of things. And maybe it'll show it more in this. I have not seen this video. That he knew what Totenkopfs were like 10 plus years ago. And he knew that was a Nazi symbol while still having it on his chest. He didn't fucking remove it from his chest until like a month ago. I love you, little girl. You gotta go on the ground. Okay, you're very sweet. Everything that I have said has only been vindicated harder and harder and harder. And everything that I said at that time only makes me more believe that I was good faith, open, honest, and taking a critical but level-headed, open look at the situation. And in fact, if anything, I was too nice to the guy. So we'll see what she has to say. Skepchick is awesome. I really enjoy her videos. This came up in my news feed on my way home from work, and I didn't kitty cat, and I didn't watch it or anything. And I was like, fuck, well, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna change stream and we're gonna do this. So Kitty, I love you so much, but like I'm trying to do thing. Okay, here we go. Graham Platner is an embarrassing liar, and I am stoked that fucking, I hate the new way that this shit works with like the zoom down. I like the Skepchick's videos. I highly recommend checking out the Skepchick. She's great. And she makes great videos. Go check out Skepchick. Ow, cat. Okay.
Last month, I made a video where I talked about COINTELPRO, which was the secret U.S. government plan to infiltrate leftist groups in order to discredit and disrupt them. This went,
bro. Yes, bro. Bro, this is what us fucking dog. And obviously, like, it's the fucking fucking we're 6 milliseconds in, or even 6 seconds in 10. Fuck yeah, baby. Fucking goddamn, bro. I was fucking calling motherfuckers CIA fucking up. Fucking, and that's exactly it. Fucking COINTELPRO fucking COINTEL fucking pro fucking 2025.
went on.
Let's pray Mom Donnie isn't the same, but at least like Mom Donnie so far has been decent.
in the 1950s and 60s, more or less. I specifically brought that up in reference to the Trump administration's, at that time, recent open admission that the FBI and other intelligence services should focus their efforts on countering individuals and groups who display what they considered anti-Americanism, anti-capitalism, and anti-Christianity, support for the overthrow of the United States government, extremism on migration, race, and gender, and hostility towards those who hold traditional American views on family, religion, and morality. Recently, I've seen a
Bro, like, that's the thing, dude. Like, it's just like one of those things that, like, when I say, like, yo, I don't think I can go to the United States because, like, if the fucking DHS or, like, fucking, I don't know, the airport motherfuckers pulled up my stream, any stream, and went to any random moment, they would find any of these. And it's just like, wait, I'm literally an international terrorist under these fucking rules? Because I'm anti-capitalist, I think a fucking America is a goddamn imperialist hellhole that does more damage to the world than anything else has ever done to anything. Like, and that I am a fucking anti-theist in that I believe that religion is overall a net negative, even though I'm probably one of the most respectful fucking greasy fucks on the internet yelling about it. I think I'm pretty respectful. I'm not respectful to apologists. But we'll see.
those who hold traditional American views.
They'll just turn you around. I would hope, at very least, that they would or at most that they would fucking do that. You know, like if that's what they did, that would be like the best case scenario. Honestly, I'd be afraid that they'll fucking be like fucking icing motherfuckers. Like, god damn it, bro. Like, I'm obviously like nothing on the internet or anything like that, but like fucking, like, what about like some more like famous, like gnarly fucking left-wing fucking content creators and shit? Like, why wouldn't they? Like, they're international terrorists at the airport. What do they do with international terrorists? You know, get Gitmo, bro. And then fucking, if you go to Gitmo, then maybe fucking Graham Planter will be your fucking guard. Fucking maybe Graham Planter will be the one to guard you at fucking... Dude, the things I found out about fucking him after the fact, bro, fucking my dude was at fucking, what was it called? Where they like had all those like war crimes where they fucking were like taking pictures of people with their hooded and like fucking with like their bodies with like fucking the one with the picture of the hood and he's like this. Fuck, what's it called? Oh, fuck. I'll think of it. It'll come out.
On family, religion, and morality. Recently, I've seen a number of people who think that they have discovered the first secret fascist agent trying to pass as a progressive, and his name is Graham Platner. He is the ex-Marine who is currently running to secure the Democratic nomination for U.S. Senate in Maine, hoping to unseat the Republican incumbent.
Abu Ghraib, thank you. Yes, that was it. Fuck. I was thinking Al-Shif. I was like, Al-Shif. No, I'm like, no, that's a mosque. I was like, Abu Ghraib. Yes, that's exactly it. Thank you. My dude worked at Abu Ghraib. He was in Fallujah, bro. Bro, do we need to watch shit on fucking Fallujah, bro? Do we need to watch shit on Abu Ghraib? Do we need to watch some shit? Yo, dog, any motherfucker coming in here saying some shit like, oh, you're a leftist, we need to support fucking Graham Platner, your ass fucking better get into Discord and I'm gonna fucking watch with you the fucking horrifying crimes that happened at Abu Ghraib. We're gonna look at the fucking pictures and we're gonna watch documentaries and we're gonna fucking learn about it together. And then you're gonna tell me that we need to vote for the fucking dude who worked there on purpose. On fucking purpose. He wasn't tricked into it. He didn't come from some broke ass poor family. He went into the military because he wanted to fucking kill people. He got the fucking Nazi tattoo because he loved killing people and he was so proud of killing people. His own words. They were proud of the work they did, and nothing symbolized the work they did better than a skull. Whether he knew it was a Nazi tattoo and he got it or not, doesn't matter. He got it because he was proud of the killing he was doing for the US Empire. He found out at least 10 years ago what a fucking Nazi Totenkopf was, knew it was what he had on his chest, did not get it removed until like fucking a month ago, to be generous, and still to this day refuses to apologize for anything other than the money spent on the wars. He won't apologize for the horrifying crimes that he did and perpetuated and was a part of. Some of the most horrifying places in modern times and modern history. Fallujah and Abu Ghraib. Fucking goddamn. Between him and fucking Gitmo DeSantis, like, dear Lord, at least he had the fucking balls to be open about being a fucking Republican. Holy shit. Abu Ghraib. Motherfucker refuses to say fucking that was so horrible. Because we tortured some folks, as Obama would say. God damn, bro. Absolutely. No, he's mad because they were a meaningless war, and the fucking things that he did that he was fucking so proud of, because the things he did that he was so fucking proud of were meaningless. Oh, they made us kill these fucking brown people fucking for nothing. I loved every fucking minute of it. I loved every minute of it. Except for I disagreed with the reason we were there. My dude is still to this day fucking proud of it. He goes on to shows to fucking try to whitewash his image, and he still can't say that he didn't love killing. Oh my God. Oh. Well, he's like, oh yeah, I just loved the job, you know, like the fucking, you know, the thrill of it, the planning of it, the intensity where everything was, you know, like fucking life or death, you know, and it was just, I just loved every aspect of it. It was wonderful, and just, you know, I just have a hard time, you know, seeing that as like a bad time. But I didn't like the killing. Like the killing was like, you know, I wasn't the killing, but I just loved every aspect of it. And, you know, like it just sucks that it was just for nothing. Do you know what else is for nothing except for just lulz and harms way less people? You want to see people you like to watch people get fucked for free?
Jeff Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free? Watch me fuck up Mark Kerr for free on DonKingTV.com live Saturday, September 27th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. DonKingTV.com.
That's a stingy spirit.
I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna put these hands.
Dog, I need to clip that.
Jeff Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free? Watch Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free?
Okay, I gotta clip that up just a little bit here. All right, here we go.
You like watching people get fucked for free? You like watching people get fucked for free?
Oh, goddamn. I know things are cooked here, but this ain't it, fam. We shouldn't lower our standard for this guy. For what guy? Graham Platner? I agree, brother. I agree. Yeah, no, fuck this goddamn Nazi fucking clown. Fuck him, goddamn piece of shit, obvious op. And fucking my fucking original fucking goddamn, fucking, I think that it's fucking absolutely disgraceful. I think it's disgraceful. My original fucking shit stands.
That spirit of stinginess.
Wrong button.
You like watching people get fucked for free?
Yeah, Graham, it might be a different story if he expressed any amount of sincere remorse before controversy started coming out. Bourgeois beef, yes, you're totally right. But dude, he still hasn't. He still hasn't. Like, he unironically still hasn't. Bro, like, if you see shit like after today, maybe he might say some shit. I have yet to see Graham, even after all this shit started, I have yet to see this motherfucker say, yo, the war crimes and the horrible things we committed were bad because we fucking killed a bunch of fucking people, innocent people who are just like us. They're just like us, and we went there and we killed them. 1 million fucking Iraqis for nothing. What could there possibly have been that would have made it worth it? Nothing. There's nothing in this world that would have made it okay. Whether it was for something or not, we went and killed these people, and there is nothing I can ever do to make up for it. But I'm going to use this platform to ensure that nobody feels that they need to go into the fucking military ever again, to make sure that nobody is killed in any war, not what they call unnecessary wars. What do you mean necessary war? The only necessary war is class war, and we are dying for billionaires and fucking these goddamn arms companies. And no, Blackwater is evil and bad, and obviously I wouldn't want anybody to work for them. What they do is war crimes, crimes on crimes, and our country allows this to happen. This should not be allowed. I saw it firsthand, and I'll never be able to take those things back, but I want to make sure that those experiences I have make it so no one else has to have them. That's what he should have fucking said on his first fucking thing. Oh, but TALORX, what you need to understand is that in Maine, they really respect the military, man. Well, they can suck my fucking cock. I bet they respect fucking Israel, too. I don't care. Suck my dick. You're a fucking goddamn fucking leftist running as a leftist? Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not going to be a fucking unrepentant ass fucking U.S. military man who served at fucking Abu Ghraib and Fallujah. Unrepentantly. My title is based and true, and the answer is probably Graham. Who killed more people unrepentantly? Graham Platner or Satan? Probably Graham. God fucking damn it, bro. Oh, it fucking kills me, bro. And like the more I find out and shit about it, like fucking like, am I just missing the parts? Maybe like, please, somebody send me the videos of him saying, oh, I am so horrified by all these clips and the full fucking interviews that I've given. Because I've watched this shit. God damn it, bro. Fuck Susan Collins, like fucking, okay. If he came out of the gate denouncing his past and imperialism, it might have been a different story. 1000% bourgeois beef. You know, like that's some fucking like psyop shit, like, or fucking just fucking American liberal fucking thinking that it's cool to be a leftist because they're seeing like people who are like more progressive like get followings online. But like that's some fucking psyop shit, bro. You're immediately fucking buckling on your principles. Actually, you need principles to buckle on. Fucking like leftist principles are anti-US imperialism. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like fucking, oh, TALORX, you're gatekeeping. Shut the fuck up. Yes. Of course. Of course. So much for the non-gatekeeping left. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Dog, fucking like, it's so wild, bro. It's so fucking wild. Restorative justice is fucking real, and I'm all about that shit. But do you know what fucking restorative justice takes? Restoration and justice, you fuck. None has even been attempted. Grow up. Grow up. Gatekeeping makes it so that you make it so that the people who are on the inside pushing for the better shit to make it so that it's a better shit for all aren't fucking corrupted by this COINTELPRO ass fucking obvious mark ass fucking mass murdering scum fucking Graham Platner. God damn it, bro. Like, it's fucking, it's protecting the fucking, the movement. It's protecting the people in it. How do you think the fucking Iraqis or just like anybody from like the fucking Middle East who has family in the Middle East, have you ever thought about them every time we say, well, you know what, it sucks, but we do gotta vote for the guy who killed your family? Shut up. Shut up. Oh, well, TALORX, you just need to vote, and it sucks, but the Democratic Party is the current vanguard party. They're the current Labor Party, and, you know, I watched this video fucking Vosh made where he watched All Theory, and he talks about how you know, Joe Biden's Democratic Party and Kamala's was, you know, kind of like the Vanguard Party, you know. You know, and did you know that fucking Lenin would have fucking would have voted for Platner?
Did you know that Lenin would have voted for Platner?
Oh, sorry. Here, let me do something here quick.
Chat, what you fail to understand is that it's not lolly. I didn't understand. And also, hey, Lenin would have voted for Graham Platner.
My voice changed.
Vosh's voice is more like this. This is what he pretends to be more like. This is more the Vosh voice. Graham Platner. Yes. Karl Marx would have voted for him. Sometimes I feel like Karl Marx, but that would be dogmatic.
Alright, we're gonna listen to Treasy. I need a Treasy break. Treasy break.
That you are about to watch is for
Praxis
mature
Treasy
audiences only.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Come on.
Promise.
Sometimes I feel like Karl Marx, but that would be dogmatic. Sipping all this drink, I just spilled it on my fabric. If you have that knowledge, then you know you need the praxis. Red book on my lap, you can never catch me lacking. Sometimes I feel like Karl Marx, but that would be dogmatic. Sipping all this drink, I just spilled it on my fabric. If you have that knowledge, then you know you need the red book on my lap, you can never catch me lacking. I don't worship idols, man, that shit just be so corny. I be with the masses cause the rich kids be so boring. I be on the internet whenever I feel lonely, and I rather feel like Che Guevara than ever be Tony. Tell my mama.
So true, bro. I'd rather feel like Che Guevara than ever be Tony. Dog, fucking Che Guevara, way better hero than fucking Tony Montana. And that's what I'm taking. That's the fucking message I'm taking from that. Is that he is saying. Shout out fucking Treasy. Treasy's like super hardcore ACP, which makes me sad, but whatever. Can't win them all. Seeing people run cover for him gives me psychic damage. Absolutely. And it's like fucking like, yo, like fucking bro, like if you fucking are like a fucking Lorxian viewer and you like disagree with me, like that's fine. Like you can disagree, but like, yo, what's up? Like let's chat it out. Like what am I missing here? And we can still disagree at the end of the day, but like fucking like what am I missing here? Other than cope, I honestly don't understand what I'm missing, and I want to understand. You know, like fucking if it's just like, oh yeah, you know what? Actually, TALORX, you missed it. Everything you've seen has just been some fucking like, you know, Destiny, fucking Sex Pestiny, fucking ass community edited fucking shit to fucking do some fucking wild shit, and everything's actually been a lie and an edit, and like everything that you've seen is just like incorrect, and he's fucking come out against everything super vocally, and you just happen to have never seen it. Dog, I'm open to change my mind with counter evidence, bro, please. But what I'll never be, at least I can't picture any fucking reality where my mind could ever be changed on supporting U.S. imperialism. We're supporting somebody who is an open U.S. imperialist. You know, aside from the well, just by existing, I'm Canadian, but like just by existing, you know, you support global hegemony and capitalism, you know, U.S. global hegemony and capitalism or whatever. Like, you can make arguments like that, but I'm like, there's a difference between that and voting for the dude who just loves killing people in the name of. I just don't see a compelling reason to support him given everything we've learned. We can and should do better. Absolutely, Bourgeois Beef. And the fucking, like, fucking lesser of two evils has gotten us here, where they just fucking give you the worst people and they just, like, mog you with, like, the worst people. And you're like, okay, well, I guess it's, like, Hitler or Mecha Hitler. And it's just like, well, no, actually, I don't want any of these options. These are not good options. And we need to fucking fight back and push back and fucking let them know that we're not gonna fucking accept these options and that they need to fucking suck our dick and choke on it, yield my time, fuck you. Like, goddamn, bro. Oh, but TALORX, that doesn't do anything. Then the fucking conservatives just win and destroy everything. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If you are incompetent enough to lose to a conservative or Republican on fucking anything other than a fucking broken brain contest, that's on you, bro. Not on me for not voting for it. You fucking idiot. It's absolutely ridiculous, bro. The only thing that you should ever fucking be losing to a conservative on. Fucking brain soup fucking contest. Fucking Christ. It's absolutely shameful. And you know what they need to do? Keep fucking losing until they do something. There's no way the fucking war criminal in chief, fucking Graham Platner, is the best fucking genuine fucking progressive person you have. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You go fucking run. Hey, how many war crimes have you committed? None? Awesome. I'll vote for you. Oh yeah, but she's taking money from Palantir. Fucking yeah, well fucking Palantir buddy over here has been fucking out there using the fucking weapons. Fucking Christ. Christ, and he's gonna take it too, bro. He's gonna take it too. He already did once. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking stupid ass bullshit. They call it gatekeeping, but nah. We need to have principles. That's what distinguishes us. That's exactly it, Bourgeois Beef. That is exactly fucking it. That is what distinguishes us from the right. No, it's internal critique and genuine principles. You gotta stand on shit. What are you gonna stand on, bro? What the fuck are we gonna stand on? What are we standing on here? Fucking lesser of two evilism? Because she's gonna take fucking money to fucking fund the military industrial complex? What, so they can pay more fucking Grahams? God damn. The only reason Graham isn't in the fucking military right now is because he fucking leveled up too quick and he didn't want to go into the office. He wanted to go kill people. Fucking loser.
Smoking a cigarette in the rain. It doesn't get much more goth than that. Anyways, sexy goth bad boy.
Yeah, absolutely. 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 Like, please, if you disagree, please come talk to me. I will be chill and, like, not so, like, fucking yelly, because, like, I'm not yelling at an individual person. Like, if we're talking individual to individual, like, let's have a chat. But, like, it's just so fucking frustrating, and I don't understand. Like, I do understand, you know, being pragmatic. And I do understand that, hey, killing 9,000 people is better than killing 10,000. But at what point do you say, you know what? I'll be the 9,001 if it means that I can fucking stop the fucking killing people party. Please. Please. Christ.
Susan Collins. Platner got a lot of positive press.
Hervey Smurvy, great to see you. I hope you're doing well, my dude. Welcome, welcome.
Amazing.
OD on copium, it's crazy. Yes. We're literally about to go to war with Venezuela and we want to support this guy. Like, come on. It's fucking ridiculous. I just don't see a compelling reason to support him. Yeah, I heard Canada's budget is super cooked. Lots of military spending. Yep, fucking US brain rot is our #1 export. Absolutely. Seriously, can we not make it a race to the bottom for once? This guy is one of how they read that. Imagine killing people so much you become a private military contractor. Absolutely. Fucking absolutely. Absolutely. I have no clue who Platner is. He's running in Maine. I guess like we'll let this video play. We're a minute into this video. And he's ex-military. And an hour and 38 minutes in, you're just in time. Fucking Christ. Oh, I hate the meme. I hate it so much. But do you know what I don't hate? And this is the only Pokemon thing I'm going to show for a minute. This Shaman card is pretty cool. I do like this Shaman card I pulled. And then I got some packs with like a buddy. Fucking he pulled one pack he pulls. Fucking Mega Gengar, bro. Mega Gengar EX. Fucking wild there, bud. Tell you what, eh? Oh, fuck. But I really do like that fucking Shaman. That Shaman's fucking sick. Tell you what there, bud. Well, I'll tell you what. Alright. Okay, enough. Okay, who is Platner? Let's see.
Amongst progressives earlier this year.
I already fucking yelled for like an hour about it, but let's redo it.
When he launched his campaign, thanks to his very direct criticisms of the current state of the Democratic Party, of Israel's genocide of the Palestinian people, and the oligarchy, as well as his open support of
Welcome, Mr. Bloody Coals. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Amazing. More like Shatner. Ayo, more like shat his pants more because he's shit. Whereas like William Shatner's like actually like William Shatner's like way cooler than Graham Platner because pretty much anybody's cooler. I think you misread your name. Okay, I probably did. Yeah. Mr. Booty Calls. Bro, I'm dyslexic as fuck, bro. I'm dyslexic as fuck, and that makes way more sense. Mr. Booty Calls, great to see you. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Mr. Bloody Calls? What a fuck. Dude, yo, there's oftentimes, like, this happens, like, more than you would want, you know? But, like, the number of times where I read words, like, sincerely with all my heart, and I fucking, only after I realized, holy fuck, I was so off that, like, it's concerning, and, like, my brain just, like, fucking just, like, I don't know how it works. How can you read the non-revised standard version, updated edition if you like that, broski? Great question, my brother in Christ. Amazing. And the answer is with difficulty, but also with zooming in and the power of the Lord. You know, so like when I pop up that fucking new revised standard version, and RSV. Fucking when I pull that shit up, that you gotta get the UE. You gotta get that UE. Let's fucking go Genesis 1. You gotta fucking flex that fucking Genesis 1. One of the greatest. Highlights, but fucking also zooming in like this. This helps. Zoom it. And help you read it. Also, when I'm just like listening to the Bible a lot by myself, I just listen to the audio. Listen to the audiobook a lot. Do you think Alberta will become the U.S. state? Fuck. No, not at all. I think that fucking the Alberta fucking exit movement is a U.S. psyop, to be honest. I think that Danielle Smith's fucking getting a bag. She has to be. And this is probably one of the most fucking turfed ass movements I've seen. It's fucked up and stupid. But the fucking Wexit movement's been going on for a long time. Like, I'm from Saskatchewan, so like I'm in just as chuddy of lands. It's just Danielle Smith is a fucking nutcase. Like, she's just fucking like Scott Moe, our premier, is like not as crazy. But like the Wexit movement was like a thing and like has had like people wanting to do it for a long time, which is essentially like, you know, the people in the West, like Alberta and Saskatchewan particularly, like pissed off because frankly, like our votes don't matter and anything like that. And frankly, good because we all vote fucking conservative and we're all dumb. But it didn't used to be like that. Saskatchewan used to be super socialist, and that's another topic for another time. But the Wexic movement has been going on a long time because of equalization payments and shit, and you know, we in the West here who pay a lot of that shit, especially Alberta, get really pissed off that we're paying a lot of stuff to fucking, oh my god, it's Elise Strobel. I just realized that. To Quebec and shit. And like, yeah. There's a lot to it, but yeah, no, I don't think that Alberta will actually ever become the US. Like there would have to be like serious like war over that. Like it's like the province of Alberta has no right. You know, it's native land, bro. Like, okay, like what are you gonna do? Fucking like, bro. Yo, if there was a fucking, I would fight in the war of Alberta. Fucking like, fucking not for Canada or anything, but you know, like fucking native lands or some shit. Hey, yo, bro, what do you need, homie? Fucking, on the 19th, I went in to go get my gym membership renewed. I used to be really into the gym back in the day. Then I got in an accident and I fucking stopped going to the gym for like a long time. And I'm starting to get back in the gym. I went to go get my membership and buddy's like, hey, yo, if you can wait till the 19th, our Black Friday deal starts. So I'm like, oh, cool, dude. So gonna start fucking going back, prep for the fucking the War of Alberta. Gyms have been psyoped by groypers. Absolutely. That's why we gotta fucking get going. Like, no joke, bro. Like, I'm unironically, like, I fucking used to really be into working out and shit. And I need to get back into it. And we need to get fucking jacked for the fucking, jacked for communism, okay? We need to get jacked for communism. We gotta get dangerous for communism, okay? Fucking, and by dangerous, I mean, like, make yourself harder to kill, okay? Gotta get in shape, okay? We gotta eat better, take care of ourselves, and we gotta get in shape, okay? Go for walks, jogs, at least, if you're able. Don't let the groypers take over, okay? Did you ever see popular Christian apologist Sam Shamoun get outed as a rapist and a woman beater? Sam Shamoun. Shamoun? Who's this? I didn't. I don't think. Sam Shamoun.
I know people.
Oh, he's like, he was on PBD? That makes sense. Fucking, yo. Nothing makes a fucking pedophile, not pedophile, rapist, woman beater, and maybe pedophiles feel more comfortable than the PBD podcast.
Say, well, it's just a name. That's not my debate. I have no problem using the term Allah. The Allah of the Quran is not the God of the Bible.
So different gods.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But now you have to qualify that. Do you think the average Muslim even knows the differences?
Probably not.
Fucking I'm interested. I don't know enough about Islam to say, but I don't think this is true. If you say it's a different Allah, then like, what do you mean? Like in that, like it has different characteristics than the other ones, or that it's literally different. Like that they're like, you know, like, oh, this is the same God, but they just like, they see it different and wrong, you know?
Absolutely not. They don't. They're told that this God is the God of Abraham. They're told Jesus is a mighty messenger. So you have to distinguish between what the sources say and the person. Because if I interview an average Christian, how many of them know what the Trinity is? How many of them know that Jesus is the God-man, that you must believe he's God and man? If I ask Christians...
Oh my God. Oh, I hate you. 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 Oh my God. Who are you? Who are you? Who is this fucking guy? And if I said to this fucking guy, fucking where in the fucking Bible does it say that, you stupid asshole? Yo, everybody bangs out, oh yeah, Council of Nicaea is where they fucking figured out all the books, dude. Ha 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 ha. And it is like, bro, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. They didn't do that at the Council of Nicaea. They did this at the Council of Nicaea, you fucking idiots. Bro, come on, bro. This wasn't like fucking established as like for sure like doctrine, and anything outside of it as heresy until the Council of Nicaea, bro. Like hundreds of years after. Yeah, because all of us fucking people will watch with dub. Where in the Bible does it say that? You can see fucking maybe like some Father, Son, and Holy Spirit shit, maybe in like John ass shit. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Where is it? Where is it?
Is Jesus a man in heaven or a spirit? I've done that. They'll say,
and they'll say, well, it depends on who you ask. Who are we talking about? Whose belief are we talking about here? What is heaven? What is fucking heaven, Samuel? What is fucking heaven, Samuel? What was Jesus' concept of fucking heaven and where he would be, Samuel? Where's the kingdom of God, Samuel? What are we talking about, Sammy?
he's a spirit. No, he's not. The Bible says he's a glorified man in heaven with a glorified physical body of flesh. And he's going to come back in the flesh.
Paul says that.
So how many Christians know that they're supposed to believe that? You'd be surprised. Ask Christians, say, hey.
I understand.
Yeah. So here, if you don't have the same idea of Allah they do, that's pretext to fight you.
You're dumb and I hate you. Good googly moogly. This is how I feel when I hear shit like that. Hey, yo, Samuel. Who are you? Come talk to me. Oh, I hear that you're an abusive piece of shit. Well, if fucking you treat your wife half as bad as you treat the word of God, you should be in fucking jail, bro. Lock him up. Fucking.
I know people say, well, it's just a name. That's not.
Okay. Where did that video of him come from? Oh, he's on fire for the Lord. Okay. I want to find one more quick little video of this dude on fucking the tube of you. Is there any good videos? They're all on the PBD podcast. I hate fucking PBD podcasts so much. Fucking ASMR card repair. Oh my god, bro. Okay, yo. I have this card. Not in a fucking graded yet, but I'm gonna send it for grading. And it's not that fucking clean. I have this. He's cracking it. He's cracking the fucking slab, bro. Oh, what is he gonna do? He's gonna... Looks clean. Oh, there's some specks right here. Some fucking dent right there in the fucking... Look at this. God damn. Let's polish this shit up. Yeah. God damn. I haven't put card polish on my shit. On any of my shit. It's fucking heat, bro. These people fucking, they send them and get graded all the time and they do it. And he's gonna fucking, you know, get the curve out with the fucking card spray and the fucking press. But that's fucking... God damn. They say they're going fucking... Fucking polishing. You can see that the way they are not from polishing or scratching. At a PSA 9, this is over $2,000. Yeah. Fucking, there you go. Fucking, it's bent up now. Goddamn, bro. Only the way he put that in was just fucking wild. But, dog, that's wild, dude. $2,000 for a fucking PSA fucking 10. I'm gonna send mine a PSA. It'll probably get a fucking PSA 7. Maybe fucking, I hope. We'll see. Centering and shit's all good. It's pretty decent, but...
Jeff Munson here. You like watching people get fucked for free?
Platforms like Medicare for All and LGBTQ rights. He also clearly had a lot of money. and influence behind his campaign that really helped him get popular very quickly.
Yeah, who fucking funded Graham Platner's fucking campaign? Was it just like he just like popped off? It wasn't just that he popped off online. Hey, I'm a good old country boy. I talk good and I serve good for my country. You know, you make a good video like that, and I think that could pop off. But like, we'll see. Fucking skeptic, tell us what's up. Show us what's up.
Platner is, of course, not without his opponents, though. Not just Susan Collins and the Republicans, but also the other Democrats that are hoping to run against Collins, like Janet Mills, the current governor of Maine. His political opponents attacked Platner first by releasing his Reddit account.
Yeah, and honestly, like the fucking Platner or Susan Collins is false dichotomy. He should just be fucking out as an option. False dichotomy.
History from a few years ago.
Yo, is there someone who's not Susan Collins and somebody who isn't a war criminal? Because I'll vote for them. Welcome, Lord Hines. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well.
By releasing his Reddit account history from a few years ago. This was originally reported by CNN, who transcribed posts like how Platner called cops bastards, said that white Maine residents were stupid and racist, and how he lamented that the wars he fought in, Iraq and
Fucking no way you made a par emote. Hell yeah, brother. The par pog, bro. It's fucking par pog. Fucking, I was watching a video and I paused it on his face like that. And I was like, oh my god, bro, I should make this into an emote and I can call it par pog. And then I screenshotted it. And then, chat. Was it Holiday? I can't 100% recall who, but a chat member fucking made that emote from like the screenshot that I took and sent it to me, and I was like, fuck, that's great. I gotta add the par pog. Cheers. Well, like I have where are they? I have fucking like Jesus, oh, I have these. I have Undercover Jesus. I have Jehovah Happy. I have Comrade Jesus, and I have Sad Jesus. But they're on Better TTV. I should add those to. I should add those to my Twitch. Yeah, because they're on Better TTV. Yo. I'm gonna see if I can cook, okay? Let me see if I can cook. See if I can upload those, because I love those emotes. And honestly, I think I kind of thought they were there. But they are great emotes. And I do have a fucking Jesus Pog. I'm pretty sure in my Discord I do. Let's see. Yo, my Discord I have more emotes, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Afghanistan.
Okay. We're gonna watch this video and I'm gonna try to upload switch some shit around. Cause there's some emotes I don't give a fuck about, but I only added because I had open spots. But I think that's because
and were pointless. I'll be honest, my initial reaction to those was okay. There were definitely some problematic things in there, though. I don't think it's helpful to refer to rural people as dumb and racist as a whole. He also uses the R word quite often, and he also at one point said women should take better precautions.
When was he saying the R word? When was this? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's ever okay. Okay? I'm not saying that it's ever okay. Make a Bible on fire emote. Well, I have a cash on fire emote. Dog, like, I got so many great... Yo, here, let me just... Because they'll pop up on screen. Let me pop up the ones that you probably won't be able to see. I clicked a couple of them too many times. Okay, let's do those ones for now. And then I'll do it again, so the other ones, so that you don't get too many on the screen. But yo, I got some pretty fucking cool fucking emotes, like the fucking, yeah, Ayn Rand is the devil and the fucking Antifa newt. I also fucking, yeah, I have this one. Dude, look at this. Look at this emote I have. Bro. I'm sorry, I should have fucking muted the microphone. Dude, I got a fucking small face Charlie Kirk emote. Bro. Bro. Bro, I used to make fucking so many emotes, and then like I just like ran out of space everywhere. It was just like so fucking pointless. Like I have so many different emotes. I have, oh, here's the one I was looking for. Here's the fucking money on fire one, and it's like an animated emote in the chat. Oh yeah, and you can see it on the bottom, and the little emote fucking thing on the bottom, the little chat screen. Bro, I got so many fucking emotes. Fucking the fucking Bigot the Frog. Vampire Alex Jones. Oh, I got the fucking Comrade Dino. Oh, why didn't those ones pop up? Maybe Frankers don't work. Okay, enough. Enough. Video.
The R word quite often, and he also at one point said women should take better precautions if they don't want to be raped. But Platner apologized to CNN directly and also in this video.
Hey all, it's Graham here. As you've probably seen, there's a story that's broken about comments I made on Reddit in an earlier part of my life.
And I wanted to come out here and just stand right in front of these old wildlife traps, show you that I'm just a working man. You know, back in my day, I used to use traps like this to, you know, catch little kids in Iraq, and we'd shoot them, you know. We don't do that nowadays over here, but, you know, I do love my service, and I do love my country. I do miss killing Iraqis. But it has come to my attention that I one time said that, you know, that women are dumb, and, you know, some bad things on the internet that were not too nice. And I just wanted to assure y'all that I'm just a good old man from Maine. Now, I like trapping lobsters and reminiscing on all the people that I killed and that I'm proud to have killed in Iraq. And I want to make sure that those killings were for something. You know, it sucks when you feel like the countless people that you murdered didn't really go to anything. And so I'm going to understand that I'm going to push for y'all so that every murder from now on from the U.S. Empire makes your life just a little bit better. And that is a promise you can take to the bank. I'm Graham Platner.
As I read through them, I read things that I absolutely do not agree with. I read through and I see things that, words and statements that I abhor. I also see the trajectory of my life. When I got back from Afghanistan in 2011, I stayed in the Army for another year. I got out in 2012. Some of the worst comments I made, the things that I think are least defensible.
I'm pretty sure he went back after that, did he not? Let me see, I think I have a...
I had spent the bulk of my 20s in the infantry, deploying overseas, fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan. The infantry was a very male-dominated place. It's a very masculine world. When I was in, women weren't allowed in the infantry. It's changed now, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, that is good.
But when I got out, I still had the crude humor.
Fucking... Yo, here's this big write-up here that's like fucking... I don't know like how fucking like well back this is, but Platner was in the military 4 times, last in 2018 with a private military contractor. So seems like it's until 2018. 2012, he leave the fucking. This is when he left the U.S. military, and then he went to go to fucking BlackRock or fucking Blackwater. Blackwater is the fucking private military group, and then BlackRock is the private fucking. It's not really private. Mega fucking investment firm. They're all fucking evil. Okay? Fucking BlackRock and fucking Blackwater, fucking. One does the killing, the other funds it. It's fine.
The dark feelings.
Yes, Blackwater, thank you.
The offensive language that really was a hallmark of the infantry when I was in it. I made comments that I'm not happy about, that I do not agree with, but they came from a time and place in my life. And as I watch, or as I read through the comments that were released, I can see myself changing. My language gets less crude, my thoughts.
Yeah, Blackwater, BlackRock, Blackstone. Yes, absolutely. It's like fucked up and it's purposely confusing. I swear to Christ. Welcome, Zad Chap. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It was Konatelia, actually. Oh, yeah. Is that like he says, well,
it wasn't actually Blackwater. It was, it wasn't, the bad guy who did it. It was, an amalgamation of all the bad guys.
Constellus. Yeah, it's like a fucking amalgam of a fucking bunch of private military contractors. Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone was saying that I was working for Facebook, and it was absolutely, disgusting, absolutely horrifying that they would say that. I was working for Meta, and this is what we need to understand: is this wasn't that fucking, over there, that Zuckerberg fucking fantasy over there. Okay, this was Meta. Okay, it was Zuckerberg's fantasy over here. Okay, look at amalgam. There's more things now. Technology. Technology. Instagram, Facebook, Meta. Okay? Different. Not Facebook. Well, Facebook, but Meta. Not I didn't work well.
And my feelings get a lot less.
I do have a fucking magnet of Facebook on my fridge because I'm so proud of working at Facebook, but not Facebook. Meta. I miss Meta.
Rough around the edges. I do get almost more disillusioned, though, and it's important to know that this was a time in my life where I was struggling deeply. I got out of the Army in 2012. I had PTSD. I had depression. I had all of the things that come with serving in a war, in 2 wars, that I eventually began to not believe in at all.
Bro, he went in not because he believed in it. He wanted to kill motherfuckers. So those are his own words, bro. And I'm sure they'll show it in this. I'm really hoping they do.
It left me feeling very unmoored. It left me feeling very disillusioned, very alienated, and very isolated. And I think, like a lot of people, I went on the internet to post stupid things and get in fights and find some form of community in some way, some outlet for my feelings, for my rage, for my isolation. It wasn't until I found actual community that all went away. And the reason that I stopped posting on Reddit around 2020 and 2021 is because that was the point in my life where I had found this. I had moved back to my hometown. I'd found community. I'd started a business. I'd met someone to fall in love with. I'd been able to really begin to feel connected again. And not only did it let me feel connected, it also gave me a lot of hope. I had spent years being entirely isolated and feeling very, very angry about the system that had made me go through that experience.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. The system, I had to call in and, get approval before I did the war crimes. And, I just wanted to get in there and go. And, I wanted to just make sure I just hated the bureaucracy. You know, I just wanted to get in there and I wanted to do the work. You know, I hated it. I felt like it wasn't really a purpose. I wanted to be in there and I wanted to be killing the families of the high ups, you know, when we were just killing families. And that's the thing, you know, it was just, I felt like we didn't have a purpose. And, you know, I'm a very good killer and, you know, it's just bureaucracy and, you know, just leave it up to us. You know, we're trained, you know, and I was really disappointed in, you know, what our government made us do. Lots of paperwork took away from the killing. And that's the whole reason I went in. You know, I thought I could make a difference and, you know, get to kill some people on the way.
You found out my secret, by the way? Ooh, what's the secret? What is it? Copy. What is my secret?
Faster than a...
Tracy, oh, yo, fuck. Yo, okay, 640. There's no way we're getting through this video, but I really, really want to. Okay. Okay.
Speeding slug, more powerful than a lettuce leaf. Able to eat small gardens in a single bound, the infant of hermaphroditic sex is now the mollusk of slime. It's slug racing. That's right, slug racing. The slowest, most action-packed event you can find for a terrestrial gastropod. As far as we can tell, these foot races have been happening as far back as the late 60s at small community fairs in the Pacific Northwest. And here on Bowen Island, off the coast of Vancouver, British Columbia, they've been happening for about 45 years. Here's how this one works. Each slug jockey brings their own slug. Slugs are placed in a lane at the start of the track and given 20 minutes to get as far as they can. Slugs can cross over to other lanes but cannot touch another slug, and importantly, no snails allowed.
Usually there's enthusiastic cheering on of the slugs, but yeah, as I do point out, shouting at the slugs does not make them go faster.
Fucking, oh my god. That is the fucking words of fucking somebody who's just so tired of these fucking kids. Oh my god, bro. Okay, shouting at them doesn't make them go any faster, guys. Come on. Fucking breathe, guys. Oh, this is the 30th fucking race today. I hate all of you. Stop screaming. They're fucking slugs. I hate this. I hate this. I just thought it'd be fun to wear a slug hat, and I've been here all day. Oh my god. 20-minute race? That's 3 an hour? You know how many of these I've fucking seen? I hate slugs. I hate them all.
And they're off.
Come on, spinach. Come on, spinach.
We'll check in on this race later. In the meantime,
let's see what fucking war criminal fucking Grant Platner fucking has to do or say, in my opinion, based on where he's been. You know, anybody who is, you know, in fucking Abu Ghraib and then also Fallujah. Yeah, I'm comfortable in saying that with like, yeah, that's my opinion. Honestly, I think like almost every fucking US deployment is like some form of like, well, it's all unnecessary, but like, at what point is this a crime? When should it be a crime? Why is this happening? Well, we know it's happening, but like, why is this allowed to happen?
Coming back to Maine, moving back to my hometown, reconnecting with the community that I'm from, building real friendships, building real networks, real relationships with people. That helped cut my disillusion. Yeah. I went from thinking that people were bad to knowing that people are good. I went from thinking that...
Yo, if you say, I went from thinking that people are bad to knowing that people are good, if he doesn't say, and that's why it kills me to know that I killed so many people that were good people. And for what? For what? There's nothing that could justify what we did. Nothing in the world. Why did we do this? Why did I do that to these people? We were trained and thought and taught to believe that these people were less than us and were worthy of death, and that we took genuine pride in killing these people, to the point where I have a skull tattooed on my chest because I was proud of it. It's disgusting and it's disgraceful. And I wish I could take it back, but I can't. Is that what he's going to say? Is he going to say anything about like how he realized that fucking people are good and he killed a lot of good people and innocent people?
Bad to knowing that people are good. I went from thinking that there was no hope to having nothing but hope. A hope that is rooted in the fact that it was in my community here in Sullivan, Maine, that I got to come home and build a nice life. That all changed for me, but it took me a long time to get there.
You know, I didn't really have much hope, but then I realized, you know what? If I go and kill brown people for, you know, the private military company, you know, I can come back and have a good old life, you know, and everyone could call me a hero, and, you know, I'm not going to be such an edgy boy anymore. You know what? I learned my lesson, not from killing people, but from my edgy messages that I send. You know? I'm just going to be a simple boy now. Okay, brother.
And it was a very long journey. And along that journey, I was in different places that I'm not in now. I had different feelings that I don't have now.
Like what?
I had different thoughts and opinions that I certainly don't have now.
Like what?
But I am very proud of the person I am today. And it was that whole journey that got me here. And while I won't defend things I said in the past, I will just say that if it wasn't for that entire journey, I would not be who I am today, and I'm incredibly proud of who I am today.
And who are you today? Who are you? If it wasn't for all the fucking Iraqis I killed, I wouldn't be who I am today. Oh, nice, bro. That's awesome. I'm glad you learned. I'm glad you fucking feel good. I hope you, I'm glad you became a better man and stopped making such overtly horrifying Reddit messages. How many fucking dead bodies did it take for you to learn that lesson, Graham? How many? You know? How many kids did you fucking just call horrifying things? Let alone kill, but just call. How many doors did you kick in and yell at fucking kids behind? If you didn't kill them. Fucking scum fuck. You've done nothing. At least, maybe you have. 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 But he's shown more remorse for a fucking cringy fucking off edgy fucking Reddit post than killing people, bro. For what?
And so for those of you who have read these things and
maybe, Zatchap, maybe. Hey, Wildcat, great to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Amazing.
Oh my god, thank you so much for this subby for 29 months. God damn. I heard we're hating Platner, the war criminal, again, and I'm here for it. Hell yeah. Well, fucking, I got recommended this fucking video. It's a Skeptrick video. It came out 4 days ago. Also, fucking Bad Empanada dropped a gnarly, like, 3-hour video. I haven't finished it yet or anything. Also, it was brought up in my DMs, and I was chatting with somebody about the whole situation and all this shit, and I was like, fuck, we need to talk about this again, because like since I talked about it, I've only been more and more vindicated. I was right to be skeptical from the beginning, and like not, and being like, ugh. And I was right to fucking say what I said about the tattoo. And I was only more and more vindicated that he knew, if not fucking, like, there's fucking, like, posts of him fucking, like, talking about Totenkopfs on Reddit, like, 10 years ago. He knew what Totenkopfs were. So that's out the window now, when at the time it was, like, in the air, like, how long had it been? At least, like, 10 years. North Star Radio did a good piece on him a week or so ago. Fuck yeah, well, I'm gonna check it out too. I think I have it. Is it called the How the Progressive Left Move Further Right? I have it saved. I haven't watched it yet. It's in my watch later. This one?
Been offended, have read these things and seen someone that you don't recognize, I am deeply sorry. It's something that I see someone that I don't recognize either, not in who I am today. It is somebody that I do recognize though. Somebody who is struggling, somebody who is having a very difficult time settling into a society that he felt betrayed by and left behind by after having to fight in Iraq and Afghanistan.
You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to fucking do that. Nobody had to fucking do it. Did you get drafted, bud? Even then. But like fucking like, well, you know you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't have to do that. Your parents were rich, bro. You wanted to kill people, bro. Fucking, and like that's the shit. Like I didn't know before. Like I didn't know. Like maybe he came from like. So when he said like when I like had to go and like shit like that makes it seem like, you know, like some poverty ass fucking, you know, like, oh well in America like fucking in order to just like survive and to get education and healthcare, you know, you just need to go to the military and sometimes you just got to kill brown people for it. I guess is the American way. I don't understand fucking, but I don't understand a lot of American things, so maybe I'm just dumb. But no, this dude didn't need to do that. His family was wealthy. He didn't need to go. He wanted to go, and he just wanted to go and fucking murk fuck, and he wanted to go to the place where he could get fucking people the hardest. That was the Marines, baby.
I'm sorry for this. Just know that it's not reflective at all of who I am. I don't want you to judge me on the dumbest thing I ever wrote on the internet. I would prefer if people could judge me on the person I am today. And I just want to say thank you all very much for your time.
Happily. You're a dude who fucking, in no way has taken any measures to make any change until it is significantly, unless it imposes a serious negative impediment to your life and your pursuance of your goals, which means that you are just inherently not principled, and also that you are willing to do whatever it takes to push your goals. What are your goals? I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, because I don't want anybody who fucking isn't fucking just crying every day praying for the apologies of the people that he killed publicly. You know, like fucking dear Lord, bro. But maybe he has, and maybe I just haven't seen it. The thing that I really like about Skepchick, and like the reason why I wanted to watch this one in particular on stream, I haven't seen it, is because like she's not like North Star Radio or like fucking Bad Empanada or somebody who's gonna do it, not necessarily a hit piece, but like a fucking hit piece, you know, like a hit piece doesn't mean that it's wrong, like an expose, you know, like I don't know, but like it's more digestible than, you know, people see Bad Empanada and they're like, oh, that guy's a fucking psycho, and it's like, yeah, but like, is he wrong? Like, whatever, who cares? Like, he is wrong. I don't know if wrong. We'll talk about that in a sec after this dab. Cheers.
Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Smoke, smoke weed. Smoke, smoke weed every day. Smoke, smoke, smoke weed. Smoke, smoke, smoke weed.
Amazing. Oh, dear Lord, have mercy on my soul. Okay. Okay.
It seemed that most of his fan base accepted this as a heartfelt apology representing real growth, and they moved on from it.
But the thing is like fucking... But I guess his fan base, I guess, doesn't have a problem inherently. Fucking inherently of like, with like being an imperialist murderer. Busted out fucking MS Paint to fucking illustrate. Maybe, hell yeah, brother. Fucking... Yo, I used to have a fucking tablet pen thing, but fucking I unplugged it because... Well, fucking I unplugged it because like my vape would like fucking like when I blew like vape on it, it would fucking like move the trackpad. But I don't vape anymore, bro. Which is pretty fucking sick, bro. I don't smoke any form of nicotine anymore. And it has been... I'm going to get the date because I'm very proud of myself for it. And I have an app that tells me how long it's been. It's been amazing, and I feel so much better, and my life is happier. 58 days, brothers and sisters and non-binary friends in Christ. Yeah, I haven't fucking... The only thing I smoke now is dabs or weed. 58 days. 58 days. And it's made a huge fucking difference. Like, unironically, fucking big deal. Also, I feel like I haven't looked at my YouTube chat all day. Hey, fucking Fairhat. Hey, Fairhat, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was so long ago, dude. Oh my god, bro. I fucking wasn't reading the fucking kick chat. I never read the kick chat. It was on the thing. I'm so sorry. That was a long time ago. You gave up a long time ago. 614. Brother, hi. Say my name. For a hat. Sorry, I'm biting my fucking nails.
For about a week, because the next thing the opposition dropped.
Yeah, unironically, I thought it was like impossible, and no joke, being able to do this. I was talking to my wife about this the other day, like literally last night. Is that like for the longest time, like I honestly thought I was just gonna die smoking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just kind of just like accepted it. It was kind of sad and scary because like every time like I'd get like a cold or something and like my breathing or whatever get restricted, I'm like, this is what it's gonna be like, and I'd panic. And when I was able to stop, I never ever thought that I would be able to, and it has kind of completely revolutionized like my brain. And has kind of showed me that like I can do the things, the things that I thought were just like, there's no way, like for like myself, like personally, like my like own like willpower and like control over myself more. Like honestly, like that really was like mind opening. Like, oh my God, like I have been trying really hard to get more control of myself, and as somebody who's fucking like severely fucking ADHD fucking and fucking autistic, fucking self-control is not really something that I'm good at. I am but like I've been putting in honest effort, and like all that build up like led to like my fucking like ability to do this with like fucking pouches and shit, and like nicotine replacement shit fucking with the doctors fucking helped. But fucking goddamn, I never ever thought that I could do it. Never. It's just been like rejuvenating and has kind of given me like hope and a bit of control again. Because I was definitely like fucking addicted. Oh god. When we were stuck in the airport and we were already through the fucking goddamn security. We were in there for like 4 hours, bro. Oh my god. Oh, dude. Like now knowing that like I'm gonna be okay is like just that alone is like whatever. Fucking just like mind boggling. But I am significantly more bored at work because I don't go outside to smoke. Like what am I gonna do?
Was a photo of Platner without his shirt on. Actually, a whole video of him dancing without his shirt on, clearly showing a large Totenkopf tattoo. If you've ever seen any photos or videos of Nazis, particularly the SS, then you've probably seen this very specific death's head displayed prominently on their uniforms, like the swastika, the Totenkopf.
Yes, and I fucking was so... Dude, I have never been more vindicated in my fucking life, bro. I've never been more vindicated in my entire fucking life, bro. Dude. Like, I fucking, I showed the, like, are we the baddies fucking thing when I did the stream, too. It's like, dog, there's no way this fucking dude didn't know what a fucking Totenkopf was. There is no fucking way. It's the fucking thing from the Are We the Baddies. Even if you don't know what it's called, like, very few people know it's called the Totenkopf. And like fucking, I know that because fucking, and I looked into like when the stream was. It was like June of fucking 2022. We did the Bored Apes Are Nazis stream ? And we talked about the Totenkopf. I'm sure I can find the fucking VOD. I was trying to find it on the YouTube VODs, but I couldn't find anything on YouTube. But I have them all downloaded. But fucking, even if you don't know the name of it, you know that fucking shit is fucking bad. It's a no-go. That's a no-go.
Had previously been used in other contexts, but like the swastika, once the Nazis used it, it became a Nazi symbol.
Absolutely.
Even if you've never seen
Sorry,
any
Green Man, for not
photos
reading your
or
comments.
movies with Nazis in them, you've probably seen the Totenkopf in a very famous meme.
The badges on our caps. Have you looked at them?
What? No. A bit?
And on the collar.
They've
right
got
here
skulls
too.
on them. Have you noticed that our caps have actually got little pictures of skulls on them?
I don't,
Hans, are we the baddies?
Unlike the Reddit comments, which could be explained away as the edgy rantings of a young man who has since grown up, a large Nazi tattoo is a bit more problematic, especially when Platner revealed that he still had the tattoo 18 entire years after he first got it on his chest. The Nazi tattoo. I say that I find it problematic when someone has a
almost 20
Nazi tattoo that's old enough to vote, but it definitely seemed at first that I was in the minority on that opinion, at least amongst other white progressives with large platforms online. The first apology for this tattoo I
Yo, she says she's in the minority because it's so true.
It definitely seemed at first that I was in the minority on that opinion, at least amongst other white progressives with large platforms online. The first apology for this tattoo I saw before any apology from Platner was from Emma Vigeland of The Majority Report.
Bro, fucking Emma's been getting cooked so fucking hard on so many things lately. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I think she's definitely worthy of getting cooked on some fucking shit. But like, fucking some of it not necessarily, but goddamn. Like her Kamala fucking win all the swing states fucking thing, that was fucking wild. And she deserved to get fucking cooked, bro. Fucking so fucking hard. Yo, like, goddamn. Fucking the whole Majority Report and everybody on there and their fucking apologia for him is unshocking. Unshocking. Very disappointing, but unshocking. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, fucking the apologetics that they did for Kamala and shit too. Like they were critical, but at the same time, they're like, you know, like, regardless, you still got to go do it. And, like, I don't know, like, false hope at the end, you know? And it's like, hope in what? Whatever. I must admit, I hadn't noticed the detail of the skull in the Are We the Baddies meme because it was always so low res and get the shape. But yeah, fair. I lost all respect for Emma over this. Yeah, live gonna live. Well, that's the thing though. Like, but that's the thing. So like, the issue is like the fucking like, what's the lib line? You know, what's the lib line? Like, what is the left line? You know, like fucking, for instance, because we're talking about like the Majority Report, and it's a good example. Sam, I remember in a debate with a libertarian or whatever, which I still love. Oh, I love that shit, bro. That's the fucking funniest shit in the world. Nothing makes me rafflecopter like that. I've seen all of them like 20 times, and I think they're so fucking funny. They're so dumb and they're really stupid. And like, do I agree with Sam on everything? No, but you know, fucking, they're interesting. But oh fuck, you're talking about Lib's gonna lib, fucking Sam Cedar. I don't know, fucking, they've always been very much of the left. Yes. Fucking Sam Cedar in like one of his debates, like when they said like, oh, like you're a leftist, like are you a socialist, are you a communist, are you a Democrat, what are you, like? And he said, I don't like to label myself, but I am of the left. Of the left. And it's just like, okay, but like in an American sense. And like, don't get me wrong, like I think fucking like you should never go farther right than Sam Cedar. If you find yourself to the right of Sam Cedar on anything and you call yourself a fucking like socialist or like a communist, I would wonder what it was and what you're talking about and like what, you know what I mean? Like if you're ever like, oh, you know what? I think fucking Sam Cedar's a little too radical on this for me, you know? I think you gotta give your fucking head a shake. But like he's a lib, but like he's a progressive lib, which is just a social democrat. Like I know Zad Chap, if they're still here, fucking has like a fucking a video fucking kind of going over like the fucking political compassy kind of shit, but not the compass, but like the fucking the chart and like fish hook fucking theory and fucking horseshoe theory and shit like that. But like, and then Emma often tries to present herself as more radical than Sam, but then when it comes push comes to shove on things, she libs out way harder than Sam ever does. But maybe not. Maybe she just gets more pushback on those things and I just see them more. That could be it. But fucking, what's her name? Jamie? The girl who was there before, who was like a fucking like communist, fucking like libertarian, fucking anarcho, fucking libertarian. Jesus died for you. Hey, my friend. Great to see you. It's been so long. I hope you're doing well. Jesus died for you 777. Hope you're doing well. Yo, look what I got. Fucking, I'll pull it up on the little camera because it's really small. I got it for free from the Mormon church. Focus. It's a little fucking thing. It's a little Jesus, and it says, Jesus loves you. Oh, there you go. Jesus loves you. Oh, hey, oh, good. No problem. Fucking, you fucking take your time. Fucking, it's just good to see you. Fucking, I'm stoked to see you. Especially when it comes to, like, Christian people and stuff, and, like, people I push back on and stuff. I often, like, get, well, nervous isn't the right term, but fucking, I'll use it. Get nervous that, like, I offended them and they were, like, pissed off and, like, left and aren't coming back because they're mad. And it's like, hey, yo, fucking, oh, good, you're allowed to do whatever you want, but I want to, fuck you, I'm never coming back here again. But I have added Jesus to, my homie passed away, fairly recently. And he was a very like spiritual guy or whatever, and like he fucking had these like fucking like idols and like crystals and shit, and like I got, oh shit, oh that could have been so much worse. Oh my god, that could have been so bad. Holy fuck, thank God. Okay, but can it focus? I'll manually focus it. There we go. Look at that. Fucking these are like his little fucking idols that he had. They're like some like African gods, and then his like big crystal. And then I put the fucking Jesus in the middle. And they're all fucking hanging out. This is my little fucking shrine. Oh yeah. Good shit. I really like putting my camera down here. For like showing shit on the desk. But this year I got at the dollar store. It's wonderful. I put my phone on it like this, and then I can monitor stream from my phone. And I can see what's being output. Just sometimes the thing that I see is like normal, and then like shit's crashed, and I only know because I see it on my phone. And that's what fell over and bumped my rig. And I think we're gonna take a nice little dabberoni here. There's no way we're getting through this video because it took me way too long to get even into it because I yelled so much about Graham. But I'm passionate about this shit. Like, this shit's like such, in my eyes, this is so clearly an op, and it's such a basic fucking test that like I'm honestly very, I shouldn't say I'm shocked, but I'm disappointed to see so many people fail such an easy test. In my opinion, what seems like such an easy test, but also it seems like the people who are like, yeah, you're right, it's fucking easy test, aren't really Americans. There's also like Americans who obviously are too, but like fucking, it just seems disappointing. Why am I continuing to hold it like this? Let's take this fucking dab. Let's heat her up. Heat her up. Heat her up. Yo, let's play a good song. What's a good song? We're gonna find a thing called, hey, here's a good song. Loretta, this is a good song. Oh yeah, that works too. All right, get out your bongs, get out your rigs, get out your joints, your pipes, your blunts. Where's my lighter? Okay. I'm gonna fucking add rig camp. Oh, fucking undo. All right, here we go. Get out your bongs, get out your rigs, get out your joints, your pipes, your blunts. I'm gonna set my timer again like I used to. But after my good fucking nail broke, fucking, then I'm back to this shitty old one I stopped carrying again, but... No, it's totally fine. It's totally good. Yo, I wonder what would happen if I tossed, video broadcast on it. Nothing happened.
The nail is now hot.
Yeah, that's hot as shit. Dog, my dab ability fucking has increased so much since I quit smoking nicotine. Holy shit. Oh my god, my coughing has decreased so much. My lung capacity, it's only been 58 days. It's been less than 2 full months.
Your dab is now ready.
Ooh. All right, good shit. Good job, everybody. I'm proud of you all. Did you watch Hank Green? No. No. I don't like. I like Hank Green. Hank Green's the one who's like the fun guy who had cancer, not the guy who's kind of also fun, but the author. That's John Green. John Green's the older seeming, at least, more like, I'm gonna write a poem about this. The other one's like, hey, do you know if you cut up the word poem, you can make a poem out of it? And fist your ass, and then runs around and flips the pillows. That's probably what he was like as a kid. I feel like the significantly dumber fucking, just more fucking ADHD version. I can feel that. But no, I didn't. If you got a link, you should send it. And we'll watch it on stream on Wednesday. I love that fucking when y'all think about fucking when you see Jesus stuff, you think about the stream and fucking if I watched it and sending it to me, because I appreciate. Fucking my issue is like fucking I've kind of like been like, oh yo, like a lot of this, like, because I love like watching like a lot of this shit like fresh and live, I don't really watch a lot of like the shit that like I used to fucking just like watch for fun, because I'm like, no, I'm gonna save this to watch on stream, but then like I don't actually come to it. Yeah, Hank is the science communicator one. The vid wouldn't be anything you didn't know. Maybe it could be. Interviewed a guy about why Jesus has been depicted in different ways throughout history. Oh, that's so cool. I have a lot to learn on that, I'm sure. But that's super cool. I would love to fucking, yeah, I'll look that up. But yeah, I don't really watch Hank Green videos other than like I really like Hank Green. But like I don't really go out of my way to watch his videos, not because they're not good, like they're great, but I just watch like the clips of the shit, or if somebody tells me it was a really, really good one, I need to watch it, then I will. Okay, let's continue.
Someone I personally liked, even though I did mildly criticize her recently for spreading unfounded conspiracy theories about the assassination of JFK. Viglin wrote on Twitter, how many people get tattoos that they thought looked cool but didn't understand the meaning of? How many vets took mercenary work for a period because the US doesn't support them? How many young men have shit posted online? Do we want an authentic working class party or not? Hey, I thought we...
Yeah, bro. Bro, please. Please, I want to understand. Yo, if you have that take and you're in chat, please call. Like, I'm not gonna like try to like fucking like hardcore debate bro you or anything like that. Like, I really need to know, like, what? Yo, fucking fucking unrepentant fucking military contractors. Like, I don't really consider that super like working class. Fucking, do you consider fucking pigs fucking working class leftist, homie? What about goddamn coppers? Fucking only bad union's a police union? Do you not understand these things? Do you not understand these things? Do you not understand the United States fucking military as like one of the fucking, well, the most dominant fucking hegemonic fucking military force around the world that fucking keeps its will upon the world through its military force and actions? They're an imperialist fucking country. Do we not fucking like understand? Do you not understand, bro? Come on, guys. Come on. There's a difference between that and fucking, yo, like fucking tiny ass country with their fucking little fucking defense military. Come on.
All agreed it was wrong to imply that the working class is stupid and racist. Whatever. Now, I have known a few people who got tattoos that they thought looked cool but didn't understand the meaning of. There are entire albums of people with tattoos in languages that they do not understand.
That's funny.
What I think is less common is how many people get really prominent Nazi tattoos that they not only don't understand at the time that they got them, but never really thought to look it up in 18 years. I'm also not
fucking, does he show them? Because, okay, looks like there are some messages here. Because he does talk about fucking Totenkopf fucking like a while ago. He knew what they were. He knew what they were. It's been shown that he knew. Like, come on, he knew.
Sure how many veterans take on mercenary work, but in this case, Viglin is referring to Platner's stint working for Constellas, formerly and more famously known as Blackwater, in Afghanistan, after doing a tour there and 3 in Iraq. I can say it's strange to hand-wave the idea of an adult man joining a mercenary group just 10 years after they very famously committed a massacre because, I don't know, even his own mother refused to employ him as a dishwasher at the restaurant she owned, and his dad didn't need a secretary at his law firm. I mean, okay, I guess you gotta take a little mercenary work just to survive. I don't mean to
yeah, like, come on, bro.
pick on Viglin here. She was not alone. Like I said, I felt
fucking like, yeah, no, fuck, like, I don't think that picking on Emma is, you know, whatever, like, she's got bad takes. A lot of people have had bad takes on this. I have bad takes on things, I'm sure. But fucking, like, that's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I know that fucking Sam Cedar and shit did the same thing. They fucking brought on a dude, fucking, bro, it was so crazy, bro. Fucking, they brought on this fucking dude who was just like a caller. Like, they didn't bring him on. Like, he's just a caller. And he was like going off pretty much just saying like everything that was like going on in like my first stream where it's just like, hey, yo, he didn't know. Fucking there's nothing going on here. It's totally fine. If he did know what a Totenkopf was, and he is probably, if that would make me think he was a Nazi, if he knew what a Totenkopf was. And, yeah, no, it's totally fine and totally cool. And in no way, once again, talks about the horrors and atrocities he did. Just inherently. Bro, I was a fucking, like, I don't want a fucking high horse here, okay? But this is like, I'm only saying this to show that, like, I know what it's like to profit off something that's bad and to end it. Okay? Fucking, bro, I was fucking in banking. I genuinely thought I was doing good things. I was brainwashed, bro, by my upbringing, by my idea of the world. I genuinely believed that I could do good. And at the start, I felt like I was. But as I grew and learned and grew and grew, I realized, oh no, I am a part of something very, very bad here. And I can't, for my conscience, continue to do this work because it is antithetical to my values. Dog, I was the president of the Young Professionals. I was on the emerging leaders list, bro. Okay? Like, I had fucking, like, we had, like, private meetings with, like, execs. Okay? I could have done very well in the bank if I continued. If I fucking gave it, like, if I was still there now, it's like 5 years ago, 4 years ago now that I've left, I only God knows where I'd be. Okay? Fucking bro, I gave it up and I made fucking like 40% less like immediately. I had to. This isn't a fucking a soapbox thing, okay? This isn't a fucking like a holier than thou thing. This is I understand that there are things that, like, you know, benefits and those types of things that are beneficial, and fucking it's hard to take huge cuts and have to seriously hurt your lifestyle and possibly those who depend on you for your values, especially when you dedicated your whole life solely to that. I know it's hard. Okay? I did it. Do you know what it's like to go from fucking like everyone's so proud of you for being like the, oh wow, big fucking advisor guy at this age? Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, you're, oh, to, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I hope everything works out. Bro, that shit's hard. I get that. It's hard. Fucking not being able to pay for shit the way you used to. I get it. I'm Canadian, so obviously healthcare and shit's not necessarily the same way. But when it comes to like my medications and those types of things, yeah, definitely. It's hard. But you have to do it. You have to do what is fucking right. And being a fucking banker is significantly less bad than being in the army. For the United States military, bro. United States military. And I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm saying that I understand that it's hard and that sacrifices need to be made. But I am saying that it is worth it and you should do it. This goes to anybody and everybody. I understand. It sucks. But there are other options aside from helping aid in the killing of those around the world for capitalist profits. And there's like levels to this whole like, oh, well, there's, you know, no ethical consumption under capitalism. Yeah, okay, bro. But there's a difference between fucking just like our average fucking like shitty conditions and like outright child slavery, bro. Okay, like there's levels to this shit. There's differences between fucking these things. Okay? And if you don't see these things, then you start to fucking make Vosh-like arguments, and we don't want to get down there. There's levels. I had police complaining to me that they're not allowed to unionize. I told them that if they want a union, they should join the working class instead of oppressing it. That's sick. They don't have police unions in the UK.
Like I was in the minority. Many white commentators I follow, like Ryan Grimm, Crystal Ball,
Yo, let's see what Buddy's fucking outing himself for doing. What did he do?
Like I said, I felt like I was in the minority. Many white commentators I follow.
If you drunkenly walk into a Croatian tattoo parlor and randomly pick a skull and bones tattoo off the wall, as Platner says he did, there's a better than 50% chance you're getting something Nazi related. Let's say that that's true. First of all, they're not randomly picking something off the wall. Did they say the word randomly? Drunkenly. Okay. He was getting fucking a tattoo that represented the death and destruction that they were so proud of committing and that they're so proud of being so good at. So, regardless of what the tattoo was, even if it was like a flower with like a blood dripping down it, and it had nothing Nazi related, to have that tattoo and to not denounce it, knowing that it represents being proud of the death and destruction that you brought about upon the Iraqi people, in itself, immediate no. Immediate. Honestly, just not condemning your military service is an immediate no. But in the U.S. military, fucking not immediate no. I thought my fucking wife was coming down talking to me. I heard something. But yeah, like having a fucking tattoo honoring how cool it is to like kill people and like love killing people. And it's not even like a weirdo fucking like, I don't know, say weirdo. It's not weird at all. Like fucking, like, I guess you could take it to a weirdo level if you actually fantasized about it. But it's not even like a creepy is the word I was looking for, not weirdo. It's not even like a creepy, like, ooh, I just like Halloween spooky thriller movies. And like, I just love like, you know, like fucking scary movies where they just like kill people and shit. No, dog, this is a dude who's proud of the killing he has actually done, bro. You know? Like a serial killer who gets a tattoo about how proud they are and they haven't said that they don't condemn being a serial killer is someone that I'm not a fan of. End of story.
Follow, like Ryan Grimm, Crystal Ball, Francesca Fiorentini. I saw them jump in to defend Platner pretty quickly. Meanwhile, it seemed like a lot of leftists I follow who are not white and who do not have large platforms, they were the ones saying like, hey, hold on, isn't that kind of fucked up? Platner, as far as I can tell as of this recording, never actually...
No, they aren't allowed to unionize, thankfully. I do think Platner is bad. He didn't join because he was lacking opportunities. He literally said he did it for an adventure and enjoyed combat and went back for more multiple times. I haven't seen him apologize. Well, absolutely. And like that's like the thing with I also find it really funny when like the, you know, people calling Gila the Raider of Ramallah are the same people fucking defending this fucking freak. But fucking I've seen that online quite a bit. But like that's what like makes like the Gila Klein thing, like she's a fucking straight terrorist worse than just a normal inscripted fucking or like drafted fucking terrorist in the IOF. In the IOF, you can make the argument that, well, you have to serve it. If you don't, you go to jail. Well, then you make the argument, well, then I guess you go to jail and that sucks. But hey, at least you don't kill Palestinians. But let's say, okay, well, let's say that you do go. You're still going to do war crimes and you're still a terrorist, but whatever. You had to do it and you were forced at the threat of jail. There's joining, and then there's, oh, I'm bored just fucking sitting here doing office work. I want to go and do active terrorism, and asking to be put in a situation and clearly pushing for it because they, in the story, had to cover the Raider of Ramallah, fucking Gila Klein, fucking cover her and like kind of like sneak her in a bit to fucking get in the car, and then she gets in the car and goes on a raid. By choice, purposely wanting to do that. And she transferred because she wanted a more active role and she was bored just fucking doing her boring work. Hands off. You know? Like, that's some fucking terrorist shit. You know? if fucking Graham fucking went in for a tour, he did a tour or whatever, you know, he got his medical care in his university or whatever and used it to fucking study or whatever and then was repentant after, whatever. My dude did what, 4 tours of duty? Multiple with fucking like a private military contractor. He was in Fallujah. Like, and in Abu Ghraib. Like, come on, bro. Do I need to show you what happened at Abu Ghraib? Do we need to look up Abu Ghraib here? Abu Ghraib. Censored. Here. This is what happened at Abu Ghraib. Okay? This is what fucking happened at Abu Ghraib. And if you motherfuckers want to go and fucking defend fucking Graham Platner, we're going to go into a Discord call and we're going to fucking uncensor this. Fucking disgusting, bro. Like, I'm not saying that he actively, like, did the torturing. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm certainly not saying that. He was there. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Please. Please, guys. You're all here with me fucking when it's like, oh yeah, how do these people fucking believe that fucking Jesus was actually came back from the dead? How do they have this cognitive dissonance? How do they instill this so hard? It's because they so desperately wanted the hope and to believe in something that they're willing to believe in anything, even clearly wrong things. This is what I talk about. This is why I think it's so important that I talk about like religion and these types of things, because we can clearly see the cognitive dissonance in others. And like, please, I know that there's things that I do that fucking instill cognitive dissonance, and I openly, like, please, I want to make this as unecho chambery as possible without allowing like bigots in, obviously. I openly want feedback, but I have a very, very hard time seeing this as anything other than apologia and fucking doing cognitive dissonance. To just like, he has not said that the things that he did were horrifying. He said the things that he did fucking were for nothing. At best, he says that. For nothing. So it's okay if it was for something? Come on, bro. Oh yeah, well fucking the United States GDP rises 25% because of what you did, Graham. Yeah, go back and torture a few more people at Abu Ghraib. Fucking maybe you can get it up to 26%. Line go up. What would make it worth it? Fucking honestly, like, I
apologized. Instead, he simply explained that he got the tattoo with his fellow Marines while they were drunk to celebrate being gunners in Fallujah and Ramadi.
Hey everyone, Graham Platner here.
Bro, I swear to God, bro, I'm the only one who watched that video, bro. I'm the only one, and I haven't seen anybody show this video. And it's like, bro, why aren't you showing this video? The one that I fucking showed when we did the stream, where he is a lot more blatant about, it was about the pride that he took in killing. He was more blatant. I need to find it. This one. This one. Why is nobody playing this one? 9.4 thousand fucking views? Bro, that has almost as much as Jim Watkins. This is most likely the guy. This is the guy who, I've talked to him, IRL. This guy's likely Q, him and his son.
Hey guys, I just got a letter from one of our political prisoners in Washington, D.C. And now this month, the 16th, I feel my counsel argued well. A good woman, and it pains me. Can you see by the dawn's early light. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
That's the owner of the website 8kun, and is likely the later stages of Q. Later stages of Q after the keyboard switch on 8kun. Long story short, for the latter half or latter bit, it was likely him and or his son, Jim and Ron Watkins. Does no other country do the indoctrination brainwashing as well as us? Yeah, no, they do. But like the difference is that like America has caused so much more fucking harm and destruction. And is just so much more of a negative force globally. And that's what makes it so much worse. There's definitely countries and shit that have like very gnarly fucking patriotism, nationalism, straight like jingoistic shit, like fucking Poland, bro. Every Polish person I know, mainly one, fucking just like they love Poland, bro. Ride or die fucking Polish, bro. You know, they love Poland and hate everyone that's not Polish, bro. Fucking like they love that shit. Like there's some like fucking like there's got to be some like indoctrination and shit there. In Canada, we don't say the fucking like we don't have like a Pledge of Allegiance, but we sing "O Canada" every morning. Like you didn't have to actually sing, but they'd play it. And at my school, they would do the Lord's Prayer. Yeah, I'm sure they did "God Save the Queen" and shit. Like in the UK and shit, when the Queen died, like they had like a week of like mandatory mourning or some shit. Like that shit's like crazy dystopian weird shit, right? So like, though like yes, the US, I love to pick on the US, and the US is the worst because they do the most damage. It's the one that you should be least proud of. Don't get me wrong, there's many others that you shouldn't be proud of. I'm Canadian, and you know, the UK like does have like one of like the darkest histories. So like, you know, we all got shit to atone for. But who's controlling and dominating the fucking world right now? And destroying the shit around them? The United States. And it sucks to see fucking leftists getting duped by a fucking obvious fucking, obviously disgusting fucking fraud. But he's not even a fraud. He's like openly like horrifying. My neighbor is Polish and she moved here because we're a more tolerant place, which makes me think Poland must be fucking awful. Oh my god. I'm shocked that fucking, oh yeah, Canada's way more tolerant than Poland. Oh, absolutely. Oh, you're in the UK. I'm dumb. Yeah, no, I'm sure the UK is significantly more tolerant than Poland. Oh, Poland's super fucking racist. Like, you can't really speak for a whole nation, obviously. You know, there's good people everywhere and shit like that, but yeah, they fucking hate. You know, some nations are more overtly like anti-fucking non-white. You know, like the United States, especially under like Trump and shit. Overtly, like, if you're not from a white country, like, you can fuck off, you know? Same with, like, fucking Poland and shit with, like, immigration and shit. Like, they fucking were pretty gnarly, like, fucking, like, nope. And notoriously pretty racist, like, some pretty wild shit. But we currently have a fascist covering in the country in English flags and Union Jacks to take our country back from immigrants. Yeah, it's happening everywhere. It's scary, but it's been fucking. You gotta fight back. I've been warning about this shit for a long time.
Taking my shirt off for 20 straight years.
Yo.
Previous deployments, we got a tattoo together. We went ashore in Split, Croatia. We did what Marines do on Liberty, and then we went to a tattoo parlor. And we got a tattoo that we picked off the wall because it was a scary looking skull and crossbones. The skull and crossbones is because of what we had done. I mean, there's a reason military units choose skull and crossbones as very regular and popular motifs. I got that tattoo, and then I lived the next 20 years with it. And
yeah, the next 20 years. Okay, yo, where's the part where you said that we were proud of the killing we did? That's relevant to this. Because like that's like, oh well, it's just saying because well they did the thing. That doesn't mean he was necessarily proud of it, but rather just like a symbol of it. Like you know, like just because you got fucking like a Scotia logo doesn't mean that you are proud of it. It just means, hey, you and all your fucking drunken bank buddies went out and got tattoos. Okay, well, let's hear him say that he is proud of the killing. We got to find that part.
within a year of making that comment, I'd been in college at that point, really changed my mind. And I think you're clear in that I think military sexual trauma exists.
Okay, that was about...
Want to get the same tattoo, I'm guessing. And a bunch of you...
Okay. Here's the tattoo part. Okay, that was like the sexual fucking comments. This is the part that like I don't hear people clipping or showing this part.
That a little bit. Yeah. You had no idea you were a Marine when you got the skull tattoo. You were in Croatia serving overseas, and you and a bunch of your Marine buddies all got this same. Wanted to get the same tattoo, I'm guessing.
Yes, myself and some of the other. It was machine gunners. I was a machine gunner in the Marine Corps. I fought in Fallujah and Ramadi. They were deeply violent places. We were asked to do deeply violent things by our country, and we did them.
You signed up to do them.
We took pride
multiple times. Things. There we go. Thank you. Sorry, I kind of talked over it a little bit.
Things by our country, and we did them. We took pride in those things. And on my third deployment, myself and some of the machine gunners who had made it through both of those previous deployments, we got a tattoo together. We went ashore in Split, Croatia. We did what Marines do on Liberty.
Yeah. They're proud of what they did. He said it. He said it. He fucking said it. Full context. He's proud of what they did. I feel like being proud of killing, or at least how it coincides with military service, is common for our young men, especially in rural areas I grew up in. Yeah, I guess. And that's like America, and like America's fucking brain broken. But those people wouldn't be running as fucking progressive policymakers, or fucking like saying that they're pushing for progressive policies and fucking running for office, fucking as a fucking saying that they're a leftist, communist, and not apologizing for that more than just sorry, like fucking no longer being proud of that. You know, like I just, the issue is that he's still proud of it to this day. To this day. But I don't see any, I've never seen any clips from this interview. And like there's only 9.4 thousand views, and I'm sure like 10 of them have been me, but like, come on, guys. Sit here and watch actual politicians take millions from corporations and systems. Dog, like... He wrote loads of anti-fascist beliefs 13 to 14 years ago, but kept a tattoo all that time knowing it was a Nazi symbol. Yes. Doesn't seem to make sense. He obviously thought it was just a cool skull tattoo and had no idea it was a Nazi symbol. I had no idea either, and I thought, and I've taught courses on the Holocaust. Shut the fuck up. Yo, people being so fucking proud of their ignorance on the fucking skull is like fucking not an indicator of innocence for him. It's an indicator of ignorance from you. Your ignorance is not his innocence, bro. Doesn't matter if it was a Nazi tattoo. Well, it does, but let's fucking just wipe that fucking out of the equation. He got a tattoo that he is proud of fucking killing people, and he is proud of killing people for the American fucking state. He took pride in that. And fucking was writing communist, anti-fascist fucking shit. Oh, not even communist, anti-fascist shit. Come on. Come on. My comment only got one like, lol, 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 lol. He really said he, nor none of his other military buddies, knew what a Totenkopf was. Lol, 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 what a goober. But I guess that's a thing. People just don't know what that is. And according to the fucking caller on fucking Majority Report, is that what this is? Yeah, this. If you fucking, they show the part where it says, if you know what a token cough is, you're Nazi. Oh, fuck, there's no way I'm getting through this video.
I re-enlisted into the United States Army with this tattoo, where I was screened for hate and gang-related tattoos. I worked for the State Department as a contractor, where I got a full physical, which included screening my tattoos.
Do you think she's gonna have the same take as I did when I first saw this? Which was, that's an indictment, once again, like, their fucking stupidity and ignorance and wrongness isn't your innocence. Fucking, that's an indictment of them and their screening process and how many fucking goddamn Nazis there are, more than your innocence.
I've gone through life with this thing, taking my shirt off, having photographs taken, videos taken. I've been very, very open in my life with the fact I had a skull and crossbones on my chest, because that's what I thought it was. It's come to my
that symbolize your pride in killing
attention that it has a
absolutely, we all can prosper, absolutely. And like the thing is like, even if it's like not Nazis, even if it's not like blatantly or openly fascist, even if somebody says they don't like totalitarian governments or fascistic fucking movements or any of those things, but yet continue to push for US fucking dominance and to continue to push to whitewash people like fucking Graham Platner in order to fucking what? You know, like, it's a fucking op, bro. It gives the right an opportunity when this guy inevitably comes out as some fucking freak, more than he already has, fucking to be like, hey, this is that. And fucking, I don't think that you should do things based on what gives the right ammo or not, because fuck them, and who cares what they say? They're stupid idiots, and like, fuck them. But like, fucking, it doesn't give you any benefit and only fucking harm, bro. Dog, like, if this dude can get you fucking healthcare for all, fucking, like, fucking, that makes me wonder why no one else could. Why did it take the fucking mass baby killer to fucking get you healthcare for all? You know, like, hey, I'm happy for you. But, like,
a stark resemblance to a symbol that is used by neo-Nazis. And I want to say that was not the intent at all. And the idea that I've been going around with something like that utterly horrifies me. I know that symbols like this can be incredibly damaging to people, and the idea that I've had it all these years and it could have been read like that is incredibly troubling. I have lived a life dedicated to anti-fascism, anti-racism, and anti-Nazism. I think that racism and anti-Semitism are a long scourge on our society and a long scourge on our politics, and I think it has no place in our world. For that reason, I have gone and gotten it covered up.
what is it? What is it? Like, it looks like some rune shit, bro. My dude got runes. My dude's like, okay, I want to make sure that nothing here can be interpreted as Nazi shit. Can I get some like Celtic-y looking shit? Also, fucking, yo, here's a picture. Here's Graham. Here's a Blackwater fucking magnet on his fridge. And this dude's like in the IDF or whatever, but yeah, no, the moral of the story is there's a Blackwater, like, he denies that he worked for Blackwater and like that Blackwater bad and shit. Fucking, maybe that's not his fridge. Maybe it's someone else's fridge.
Right, I went to a tattoo parlor and I got this to cover up the skull and crossbones. It's a Celtic knot with some imagery around dogs, because my wife Amy and I have two wonderful dogs that we love a lot. This far more represents who I am now.
Sorry, wait, what?
I went to a tattoo parlor and I got
Okay. Okay. Dog. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
And I got this to cover up the skull and crossbones. It's a Celtic knot with some imagery around dogs because...
A Celtic knot. A Celtic knot. I guess he's fucking Irish? Or Celtic, are those Scots? Or are they... I don't know, he's fucking Celtic. He's Celtic. I don't know, dude. Fucking, I don't know. I just... If you're gonna get a cover-up of a Nazi tattoo, don't put Celtic anything. Okay, sorry, it sucks that, like, runes and fucking Celtic Norse shit was stolen by the Nazis and shit. It probably doesn't have anything to do with it, but if you're already getting accusations, bro, you gotta stay away, bro. You gotta. There's just certain things that you just fucking can't do, bro. Scottish, Irish, or Welsh? Okay, word. So it's kind of that fucking anybody but bongers. ABB.
My wife, Amy, and I have 2 wonderful dogs.
Wait, Celtic knots and knots. Not necessarily Celtic knots, but just like Celtic fucking like runey shit fucking.
That we love a lot. This far more represents who I am now than even the skull and crossbones did, which I thought that it was.
He says that for 18 years, nobody ever said anything. Not the military who screened him before his last tour, not anyone at any of the places he took his shirt off at, not the former acquaintance who told Jewish Insider that Platner said, "Oh, this is my Totenkopf." And
mainly like runesy shit, but like shit like this, right? Like fucking like this, right? Like shit like this. Like, I'm not saying that like everything fucking like Celtic is like Nazi or anything like that. Anything like that, but like you wouldn't want anything runey or anything like that. You know, like all I'm saying, like it's better. It's certainly better. It's way better. It's way better. But like, fucking, all I'm saying is that like you're gonna want to stay as far away from anything that could potentially be any way at all. You know, like. You clearly didn't do enough research last time. You're going to want to do a lot this time. Okay? Okay? You're going to want to do a lot more research this time. Oh, here. All right, here. This is Graham fucking 6 years ago talking about the difference between the Punisher skull and the Totenkopf. Fucking, which one is he? I'm not sure which one he is. All right. Is he asked for, just out of curiosity, how do you know they're SS? What gives them away? Is it the camo? Milspur Trader. The Totenkopf on the dude first on the left is a good clue. Oh, here. He's JP Hustle here. Okay, so they're talking about. Okay, let's read all of it. The next guy says, has literal human skull on uniform. Ignore that we're the good guys. Edit. Just so everyone's fully aware, it's a joke. Okay, so clearly somebody got mad at fucking Dragon enough to come back and edit that they're making a joke. Many soldiers still use skulls as an emblem. See the Punisher's skull for the SEALs. Our regiment emblems all around the world. It's a way of making others fear them and all. Also, I understand the reference, by the way. Not saying the SS were good guys, don't get me wrong. Punisher is kind of unofficial emblem, and it's more something some individuals do. I've seen it more on civvy and motto stuff than actual servicemen. So I'm assuming like fucking Like police or like civic, like regular people. Okay, here he is. When I was in Ramadi in 06 as a Marine grunt, a SEAL platoon we worked closely with for the deployment all had the Punisher's skull spray painted on their ammo carriers. There's no question it's far more prevalent on all the dumbass grunt style and 9-line shirts these days, but the team's definitely adopted it for a while. So he's in a chat about the fucking Totenkopfs. And saying that there is a difference between the Punisher's skull, and knowing that fucking there was a difference between the Punisher's skull. He's saying at least in 06 he noticed that skull. Maybe he didn't know what it was at the time, but at least we know that fucking 6 years ago, he was in a chat messaging about difference about a Punisher skull and how it was really prevalent with the SEALs in 06. The word Totenkopf is right here. The fucking "are we the baddies" fucking joke is essentially in here. Come on. What is this? CNN exposed Graham Platner's account, and it only makes me like him more. Oh, this is fucking just like liberals enjoying it. Oh, there they just fucking quoted it here, and here's the source. Wow, he seems pretty educated about his tattoo. There's more. In a BLM thread, riot cop having SS tattoo, he shrugged it off and claimed it was normal. P. Hustle. The amount of people in this thread who have no idea what they're talking about is pretty epic. Dude was 5'1", took the STA in doc, became a hog, and got his bolts. Then got out and became a cop. This is not some complicated timeline, although I do understand that our world is very foreign and insulated. Almost normal people really have no idea how it works. This bolts, I'm assuming, are the SS tattoos. What is this? Okay, he's talking about a cop having SS tattoos. He's explaining that it was long used as a symbol in the Marine Corps, and the guy's service overlapped in that time. The web archive. Oh, this is his fucking he's not in here. What is this? This is just a random fucking okay, I gotta get out of here because I'm getting into some like weird shit that I need to actually look into. But yeah, there's a source of the link to the Reddit web archive. Here it is. Totenkopf on the dude on the left. Ooh. But yeah, here's the conversation right here. P. Hustle. Overview for P. Hustle. Let's see if I can fucking go fucking P. Hustle gang here. Yo, here's P. Hustle. Jesus H. Christ. But yeah, no, it's whatever. Like, if fucking we don't have to go through Buddy's fucking history of shit or whatever, but the main thing is that, like, my dude knew at least 6 years ago, bro. At least 6 years ago what a Totenkopf was, enough to fucking be like, hey, yo, yeah, I feel comfortable being in this thread, fucking talking about, yeah, guys, they were using Punisher skulls back in 2006, at least I saw some. Knowing, hey, this isn't a Punisher skull. And knowing what a Totenkopf is.
In a cutesy way, not Platner's former.
Okay, sorry, I gotta go back.
of the places he took his shirt off at, not the former acquaintance who told Jewish Insider that Platner said, "Oh, this is my Totenkopf," in a cutesy way, not Platner's former political director who told
Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why are you guys so fucking eager? What is he gonna suck your dick, bro? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna give your grandma fucking free housing in Maine? What the fuck is he going to do? Why are you guys so excited about it? Like, why are you guys so willing? I don't understand. I understand that America is desperate for hope, but like, at what cost?
journalists that he knew about it at least a month before it was publicly leaked, and certainly not any of the people on this Reddit thread in r/combat footage, in which a user posts a photo with the headline "Battle Weary SS." A commenter asks how you can tell they're SS. Someone replies, "The Totenkopf on the dude first on the left is a good clue," which triggered a discussion of whether or not it's cringe for US military members to wear skulls, like the Punisher skull, to which Graham Platner responds, "When I was in Ramadi in 2006 as a Marine grunt, the SEAL platoon we worked closely with for the deployment all had the Punisher skull spray painted on their armor carriers. There's no question it's far more prevalent on all the dumbass grunt style and 9-line shirts these days, but the team's definitely adopted it for a while." Also, no one pointed it out to him in this Reddit thread from 2020, in which a user posted a photo of a Vegas cop with a
Bro, it's literally in that same thread that I found
Nazi SS tattoo, which Platner defends by saying they have no idea what they're talking about because he assumes that that man has been in the military as a sniper where it was normal to get that particular Nazi tattoo as a keepsake. This is the point in the timeline when I started seeing some leftists online argue that Platner is a government plant for COINTELPRO too. He's obviously a secret fascist who is only pretending to be a progressive so that he can win.
I think he's a fucking opportunist. Fucking absolutely. I think he's a fucking shill. I don't think he's in the CIA, but I do think he's a fucking shill opportunist. And if you want to call that a plant, then you can, because honestly, there's not really much difference between a plant and an opportunist who's very easily bought and swayed.
This election and then hand the Senate back to MAGA, or else somehow delegitimize the left, or maybe this very infighting.
His very nature, him pretending to be a progressive, him being a fucking, here's my argument, him pretending to be like a leftist communist fucking progressive person while being an unrepentant fucking private military contractor slash fucking Abu Ghraib fucking guard slash fucking fucking I said it 100 times. And I keep wanting to say favela, but that's not it. Fucking goddamn war crime beer adder. Goddamn, bro. That by its very nature is antithetical, I believe, to genuine leftist fucking movements.
That we were engaging in was the purpose in and of itself. And that's the point where I had to log off, spend a weekend with my dog foraging for mussels and exploring tide pools during a historically low king tide before coming home and making this very video. Now, everything I've talked about up till now has been reported facts. So here's where I offer my opinion as a leftist and a debunker of misinformation. No, Graham Platner is not a secret Nazi government plant on a mission to disrupt the left. As I said in my video on COINTELPRO, research shows that COINTELPRO wasn't actually very successful because leftists tend to be kind of smart and right-wing government goons tend to not be. And all.
Yeah, and like, but at the same time, like, fucking, but honestly, like, I think that there are things that are definite exposers, bro. They're definite exposers of fucking posers. Fucking is exposers of posers. I mainly said just because it rhymed, but like fucking like with the Kamala shit, bro. Like when I came out fucking so hard, obviously, like I was saying before that Trump's probably gonna win, but I don't want to fucking piss on everybody's parade and shit. But like, yo, please know that, you know, like it's probably gonna, you know, win. So like chill and breathe. You know, I was saying that for a while, but then when when Kamala's fucking shit started to go fucking right, I was kind of like, ugh, that sucks, but I'm not going to yell too much about it. But then when she just got fucking destroyed, and then I had motherfuckers in my chat fucking doing some lib shit, and I fucking just like snapped like a motherfucker and just went off about fucking her just like inadequacies and shit. Like, it was just like one of those things where it's like, dog, why the fuck are y'all fucking in here doing lib shit? And that was a fucking like, I hope an eye-opener for a lot of people who fucking claim to be of the left. That, oh no, I'm actually of a lib. And I think this should be another one. I honestly think that like this is like a pretty easy one. Like, it's not even hard, bro. Like, I don't see this as a difficult answer. Bro, fucking there's other options besides Susan Collins and him. Am I an expert on the fucking shit? No. Like, maybe those are the only options now. I don't know what's fucking happening with the shit, but like, bro, like, you could have done something and fucking, like, you need to demand more than a fucking war criminal, an unrepentant war criminal. In my opinion, war criminal. Like, I'm fucking, like, honestly, like, if you're at Abu Ghraib, fucking, I don't care if you were a fucking, like, admin clerk, bro. Sorry. In my opinion, like, that's some war criminal shit. You're a war criminal. Fucking, I don't, like, legally or factually, I don't know. Like, I'm not a fucking lawyer and I'm not making a statement of fact. But in my opinion, you're there. Sorry.
Also to have no idea how to blend in with leftists. And as problematic as Platner's Reddit history is, it goes back many years and it does show a lot of left-leaning opinions. I guarantee you that no one in 2018 was paying an oyster farming ex-Marine to post vaguely lefty things on Reddit in between his posts asking why Black people don't tip in preparation for a Senate run in 2025. I also don't think that Platner is a secret Nazi.
Like, that's fucking wild. And fucking, I think we should ask, especially if you're asking that question, I think the question you should have asked before that is, why do we tip? And ask if, you know, tipping in America in particular, and tipping culture in America has anything to do with fucking Black people and how they were treated. Maybe you should look into that. I don't know. Like, I'm Canadian. I don't know a bunch of things or anything like that. Like, I am a very dumb boy, and like, I'm not an expert on anything, except for like retail banking and shit. If you have questions, like, I'm gonna help to the best of my abilities. But fucking, I don't know. But I think that, you know, like, if you have questions about tipping, maybe you should ask why tipping exists in the first place. Especially if you're asking about like why, you know, certain people don't tip, or why you think that certain people don't tip, rather, or why fucking you think that some places do or don't tip. Why is tipping culture more prevalent in other places? Why, in your country, America, that you fought so much for, is tipping a thing that exists? I wonder. And if you're really a leftist, like, I wonder what your thoughts are on, like, why tipping currently exists. I wonder what your thoughts are on why, like, fucking modern tipping culture. Maybe it's in that fucking Reddit thread. Maybe I gotta go pull up his fucking shit and type in tipping. Because, like, maybe he has some really based ideas on tipping and how fucking tipping is inherently fucking racist and is fucking awful and shitty and dumb and is ridiculous. And you should just pay your fucking employees properly and make it so that I don't have to fucking pay an extra fucking percentage on X, Y, or Z based on X, Y, or Z. And it's a fucking remnant of racism, overtly, directly.
No, I do not think it's normal for white men to go through a Nazi phase, as a lot of people tried to tell me on social media. What I do think is normal, unfortunately, is for privileged white men to volunteer to join the military, to have an adventure and kill brown people, get drunk and get a tattoo without caring what it may mean besides, yay, I kill people. And when they
I fucking definitely agree that I don't think that fucking, like, it's totally normal for fucking white kids to have a Nazi face. I obviously agree that that's not normal. Unless your definition of Nazi is like fucking cringe edgelord on the internet who says some like cringy, like racist shit because they think it's edgy and will make somebody mad. If that's your definition of fucking a Nazi, then I don't think every person does that. But I grew up in fucking, you know, like rural-esque Saskatchewan. It was just a bunch of cringy, edgy fucking white dudes who fucking, like met maybe like 2 fucking non-white people in their life. Fucking like, and then their parents if you fucking like hung out with them. And fucking people were super fucking cringe and people were super fucking edgy and people were like, edgy is just a way of saying like fucking bigoted, for the sake of trying to make somebody mad for a laugh. Often I think implying that they're stupid and uneducated, and it doesn't downplay it or anything like that. But I think that fucking being an edgy fucking dude who just likes to like push buttons and see how far they can go with people, I think is a thing that a lot of fucking young dudes fucking, and probably young fucking young women and fucking non-binary comrades go through too, I'm sure, where you just want to push buttons and see, you know, what you can and can't get away with. And I think it's more of a that than a, oh, well, everyone becomes a fucking Nazi. No. Certainly not. Certainly not. And Ferret King, great to see you. Big shout out, Ferret King. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Go follow Ferret King if you're not doing that. Fucking racist as well. The Nazi face thing might be kind of normal. Race war. I don't think I think Nazi is like way too harsh of a term. I think like I don't know. I think my like being like a weirdo, edgy button pusher. See if you can piss somebody off online. Is more like it. Which you can say, well, Nazis do that. Yeah, but like, you know, not every white bird's a dove or a swan, you know? I don't know. Textilian Overlord, great to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Amazing.
Great to see you. Also, well, Britain includes Scotland and Wales. Yeah, I just mean fucking England, I guess what I mean. When I say bongers. So they're all bongers. Yeah, no, you're right. That makes me feel better because I call fucking people from like Scotland and shit bongers. And then I like try to correct myself. But I don't need to correct myself. If fucking England wants to be distinct from like Britain, then maybe it can stop fucking around and maybe it can have its own distinct shit if they stop trying to just take other people's shit and bastardize it. So y'all can chill and y'all can be Britain bonger land for now until I can figure it out in my brain. But yo, hope everybody's doing well. Oh my god, Lime's Halloween emotes. Halloween, hell yeah, baby.
Find out that it is in
I wish Halloween was like a week.
fact a Nazi tattoo. They just don't really care. That's it. That's how deep it is. They don't care.
And like, I wish it was like a fucking holiday that you got like it off.
Ever face consequences, not for the imperialism, the violence, the racism, the misogyny, and no, not even the Nazi tattoo, because they know there will always be another white man in those Reddit comments explaining it's not a big deal. We just don't understand what it's like to be in the military. Calm down. Now, I don't live in Maine. I don't get to vote on whether or not Graham Platner or anyone else represents that state after the midterms, but I do still get to offer my opinion, and it is this. The left should reject Platner.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Bye. No, thank you. Yuck. No, thank you. We do not want you. How much tainting can you take? Come on, please. Like, dear God, it's just so fucking like, it's so sad that it's not like so obvious. Like the fact that like this is even having to be said is just so fucking stupid to me. It's so fucking stupid. Purity tester, fucking TALORX, hate to see it. Fucking, oh, you mean fucking leftist who wants to fucking make sure that fucking leftists are like actually leftists, TALORX? Hell yeah, brother. I'm here for it. Oh, you mean fucking ensuring that your fucking morals and ethics fucking are in your shit? Let's go. It's so ridiculous. Like, it's so silly, you know? Like, I know it's obviously a kappa, and then, yeah, you put the kappa in. But, like, honestly, like, the whole, like, gatekeeping, purity testing, and those types of things. And, like, yo, I do get that maybe some people take some shit too far, I guess. But, like, it's kind of like there's so much for the tolerant left. It's like, what do you mean tolerant left? Bro, what do you mean tolerant left, bro? Like, fucking, like, yeah, like, we're fucking, like, tolerant of, like, people's just, like, existence. But, bro, like, I don't know who's gonna battle you on some fucking basic bullshit more than a fucking fellow leftist. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, bro. About some fucking shit that's never gonna fucking happen. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm saying, like, fucking, like, yo, obviously we're, like, tolerant of, like, you know, people's existence and, like, you know, think that people should have the right to shit. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, we need to fucking chill. Like, we're not the fucking, hey, we're just gonna fucking say that Nazis are welcome in the party. Okay, no, we fucking kick the shit out of Nazis. They're not allowed in the fucking party in this video game. You know? They get booted out. They're gone. Not allowed. Bye-bye. Sorry. You're not allowed in the bar. In the commie bar. So, like, if you're not kicking the Nazis out, then I don't think you're doing some shit. That big tent democratic shit. Well, like, the thing is like, absolutely. But, like, it's like one of those things that's like, yo, I'm here for the working class, right? And I think that, you know, it's not about left or right. It's about working for the working class. And that's very, very, very important. But allowing people who are antithetical to that movement in to harm your movement that is like for the people is a recipe for disaster. You know, like, fucking, I'm all for, like, the working class coming together, you know? And, like, obviously, like, communism is, like, I guess on, like, the politics lens, like, far left. But, like, in my opinion, like, my ideal world is, like, obviously it's fucking a dream world. But, like, left or right, like, you can have, like, differing ideas on whatever, except for, like, you know, like, the validity of fucking humans. You know, like, the facts of fucking very, very basic fucking reality and people's right to exist. You know, and we can fucking all just make sure that our basic needs are taken care of and that we're all fucking able to live and express ourselves in a way that doesn't harm others. Like, it seems like it should be pretty chill. How dare you want unrepentant murderers to be tolerated on the left, TALORX? Fucking not even just unrepentant murderers, bro. Fucking, like, that's the thing. Like, fucking murderers for what? Luigi? Fucking, let's say that fucking Luigi fucking is found guilty of killing fucking what's his dick. I'm not gonna justify it by saying his name even if I knew it. Fucking, he's an unrepentant murderer. Let's say that he fucking did it and said, I don't feel bad. Well, guess what? Hell yeah, brother. I'd vote for him. Like, fucking, if there was a fucking dude who fucking was an unrepentant fucking mass murderer of fucking, like, you know, went on some fucking, like, CEO sprees or whatever, that's not good. And I'm not saying that anybody should do that or whatever. But, like, that's not antithetical to my leftist values. Sorry, it's not. I'm sorry, dog. Fucking, if somebody fucking mowed a bunch of landlords or whatever, I'm not going to say that it's good or something that we should do, but I am saying that it's not antithetical to my leftist values. Fucking doing fucking imperialism for the United States is. Sorry. You know, like fucking like, and to say, oh yeah, but he wanted healthcare and a good education, and he just wanted fucking steady work. Fuck off. Find something else, bro. I'm sure Ted Bundy wanted that too, homie. Is he okay, bro? You know, at least Ted Bundy did it for the passion, bro. I guess so did fucking Platner. He loved to kill, maybe just as much, if not more, than Bundy. For the working class doesn't just mean the working class here. It means the other countries too, such as fucking Iraq and Afghanistan. You're fucking right. That is exactly it. God damn it, bro. God damn it, bro. Like, it's so fucked, dude. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, what? You can go fucking kill some fucking brown people fucking so that you can get some fucking shit here, and then maybe the people of Maine can get some health care? Fuck off. You should be demanding health care without the killing of fucking people across the world. You fucking absolute. Luigi has done more for the working class than Platner. Luigi has done more for the working class than Platner could ever do for anything. Yeah, absolutely. Once again, I'm not openly fucking saying that what Luigi did was good. But what I am saying is that, like, what Luigi did, or is accused of doing, really got the working class together to say, you know what, we're okay with this. I'm not saying I'm one of them. Yeah, some of the things you mentioned I would class as self-defense, to be honest. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, fucking, like, I think that, you know, like, those who have been, without reasonable doubt, found of crimes against the people, should face justice of the people. Like, I don't understand how that's fucking, you know, like, fucking super crazy. Fucking, like, when it comes to, like, certain levels of shit, dog, these, like, big CEOs and, like, fucking giant fucking extractors of wealth and life, it's beyond, you know. Yeah, we don't condone violence, but it really shook up insurance companies for a bit. Absolutely. And then the Dems caved on the ACA subsidies. Of course they did. Of course they did. And so will fucking Platner. Platner's gonna fucking sell out. He already fucking probably has. I don't know where he got his money. And I fucking don't have enough time to finish this video. 18 minutes. Fuck me. I'm so fucking bad, bro. I gotta go fucking in my hometown this weekend for like at the church funeral for homie. Like, I went, like, I saw like the family and shit, and like fucking we like hung out and chatted and shit, but like buddy's like legit funeral is this weekend. Oh, that's gonna be fucking sad. But fucking, like, oh god damn, I wanna fucking go over this shit. Dog, I wanna fucking talk with fucking, yo, I don't wanna fucking say names without names here, but like, I've been trying to fucking reach out to buddy to talk about this for a long time. And then, like, I need to talk to a fucking, like, I need to understand, like, I'm not trying to debate motherfuckers. I just need to understand, like, where they can possibly justify any of this. Dog, we're 18 minutes in this fucking video, bro. And I know I went off for like hours about shit at the start. Dude, I'm 4 hours in. It's very interesting. The agency that manages Platner's and Mom Donnie's campaign for all the money. Well, like, fucking, that's the thing, Ferret King. Like, I didn't talk too much about Mom Donnie other than saying, I really, 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 really hope that at very least he follows up on his, like, promises of, you know, like, rent freezes and, like, free fucking trains and shit. And doesn't fully kowtow. I really do. I hope he stays strong. Like fucking obviously you shouldn't ever really put all your faith or anything in a politician. But like, you know, when it comes to like people in power who say they're gonna do things, it's important that you keep them accountable. And that they feel accountable to you. And when these people in power who are currently in power and the people who are seeking power see that you're gonna allow fucking Graham Platner, when people who are on fucking the internet with fucking like communists in their bio are allowing fucking goddamn Graham Platner, and there's so many of them. So like, if you think this is about fucking any people like individually, fucking it's not. There's so fucking many. You know, like, if you're seeing this, you know that you can get away with shit, bro. Any lessons that Kamala may have learned from her fucking goddamn Liz Cheney shit in her right-wing campaign? Any lessons that you think she might have learned? Mm-mm. It's over. Like, they're not gonna learn anything, bro. You can't keep voting. Sorry, you can't keep voting for murder and say, well, it's less murder than the other murderer. Okay? After so many times of the trolley experiment, you need to find out who keeps tying people to the tracks and finishing their ability to do that. Okay? The trolley problem can be solved if you find out who keeps tying them. Stop falling for the fucking... Absolutely, harm reduction can only go so far. Oh, well, fucking... This guy will kill 1 million people. Well, this guy will kill fucking 650,000 people. Dog, fucking stop. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Guys, I have yet to see a good argument. I have yet to see a good defense. I would love for somebody to make a good argument or a good defense. Honestly, I am very, very, very open. I have the fucking number on screen at all times. Today was like one of the few days I don't have the phone number in the fucking title. If you disagree, call me, talk to me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Hit me up on Discord. I want to know what I'm missing. Okay? But saying Americans just love fucking war criminals, so like you just got to play into that, is the stupidest fucking thing that I could hear a leftist say, because that's not fucking leftism. Harm reduction can only go so far. I read that. Tie the Dems and GOP to the tracks, go over one group, reverse, flip the switch. There you go, and then maybe the fucking trolley will stop. You know? The fucking trains are running on time, but they're running over you. Okay? You're next on the tracks if we don't do something. Okay. But we will come back to this. Because I've been really enjoying this video. We'll finish it on Wednesday. I do gotta get going. But I would love to fucking talk to somebody like about this shit. Like, I want to talk to somebody who like disagrees with me. I don't want to fucking debate the motherfucker unless like a motherfucker's getting in here and getting all spicy and like all fucking freaky. Then like I guess I can get freaky. Like fucking like I used to love getting fucking nar. I'm a fucking ADHD motherfucker. Like, I love confrontation like that. I'm just trying to grow as a person, bro, and I'm trying to genuinely learn. So I just want to have a fucking chat with somebody. Okay? Tell me what I'm missing here. I'll be back on Wednesday. The number might change, but I will make sure to fucking update it if it changes. I'm ending the YouTube and the Kick stream. Sorry, YouTube and Kick people, that I wasn't reading messages today. Sorry. Bye.